Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What happened to the choke then? I thought he was Mike. I thought he was Mike. Y'all compared the boy to Mike. That's what the media was doing. Comparing him to Mike. This is the first player since Mike to do da. Right? This dude put up a worse performance than KD yesterday. Or it's about the same. The chicken McNuggets about to fight. I don't know why they trying to fight. They've been playing soft all day. Aaron Gordon, his wasted talent self. The Bulls basically does what the Bulls do. They didn't make adjustments. Billy Donovan has had this problem since OKC. I knew I was right all along, Negro. I was right all along. I know, because y'all the Bulls. Y'all don't have no alpha on the team. DEMAR, too many times, just it's always about him and him. Shout out to T-Hub, man. T-Hub here every day. I don't know how he gets his notifications. But the Bulls, continue to do what I knew they would do, which is they don't know how to in-game adjust. But Bulls, don't feel bad. The Bucks ain't that much better. The only reason the Bucks are winning is because they have a little more talent. But defensively, you guys don't rotate well. Y'all don't communicate. You guys are very lost on that end of the floor. You know, you guys are lost. You guys don't know where who is who and what is what, where somebody gonna be at. You guys are just staying stagnant. Then the rotations are just terrible. It's like, man, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened to DeMar Jordan? Grayson Allen was killing them. They had no answer for Grayson Allen. Bobby Portis was tough to guard. Crazy. Crazy. The Bulls are terrible against top 5 competition in both conferences. They struggled all year. Then when you don't have that go-to guy who can take over near the end, you fall in trouble. What up, DeMond? But what happened to DeMar Jordan? I thought he was Jordan. Nah, that dude was frauding. Wet. Klay Thompson. I thought he was DeMar Jordan. That look a fraud. Look like Clay about to shoot the chicken McNuggets out the thing. He said the bird, the booger, the no nuts. Man, this game finna be over real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Next post-game show, FKD. Stand in line, everybody in that line. Brick. He said he's going through mental issues for sure. Man, he ain't finna do nothing. KD done. KD is thinking about 2 words: off season. Kyrie done too. Kyrie realized yesterday KD ain't that dude. Overthinking? No. The problem is Kevin Durant's a rhythm player. If you get physical with him, he's going to shell up. That's how Memphis was. Yeah, I blame KD more than the coaching staff. Kyrie said they didn't need a coach, and KD supported him. What up, Intelligence Cycle? Matt Mizzle Show, Nets Post Game Show, DeMar T. Hubbard. Me and Jordan Poole do not look alike. The only thing that we look alike is we light-skinned it. Yeah, so that's a lie. But I thought he was DeMar Jordan. Oops, that took a fraud in. I thought he was DeMar Jordan. Nah, it ain't no Deezy Poole. Poole don't look none like me, and I don't look like him. Giannis is not a leader to me, dog. To me, the leader of that team has been Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis, to me, has been the leader of that team. Giannis is more of probably the best player on the team, but Giannis not a leader either, dog. All these guys today are nothing but number 2s masquerading as number 1s. But the one thing Giannis does better than KD is he plays the whole 48 minutes like it's his last game. Kevin Durant don't play like that. Kevin Durant is lackadaisical on defense. He gave up some big points down the stretch. Corner, brick, out on the Nuggets. That's Warriors ball. It's out on Joker. Yeah, they Scottie Pippen. All of these guys are Scottie Pippen. Look, the only difference is Giannis plays for the full 48 minutes. That's the only difference. But Giannis isn't a leader, dog. He's not a leader. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The guy who's leading the team is Drew Holiday and Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis is the energetic leader. He's the emotional leader. Like, yeah, yeah, F the Bulls. That's Bobby Portis. Drew Holiday is the floor general. He got everybody right. If they didn't have Drew Holiday, this Bucks team will be in trouble because Budenholzer cannot coach. Budenholzer can't coach. Yeah, well, the Warriors going to sweep the Nuggets. The Nuggets' problem is Joker is the number 2. The guy who was the number 1 was Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was the number 1. He was taking all the big shots. His problem is he hasn't been healthy and hasn't come back yet. Joker's a number 2. All these guys. Steph's a number 2. Steph is not a number 1. Steph is a great player, but Steph's a number 2. Steph's not a number 1. KD's not toxic. KD just soft. There's a difference. The person who toxic is LeBron. LeBron is toxic. Kevin Durant just soft. That's just the only thing. He's just soft, but he's not toxic at all. The media makes you believe he is because they don't like him. Now they can pounce on him because he's proven that he's soft. Joel Embiid a number 1? No, Joel Embiid is not a number 1. Joel Embiid is very soft. Joel Embiid loses heart in the fourth quarters. He reminds me a lot of David Robinson. When he don't have things go his way, he start to pout. He start to push people around. You know, you really don't have any number 1s today. We have to wait and see. Kawhi's a number 1. It's just that Kawhi gets hurt all the time. Right, KD's soft as hell. Yeah, he a mama's boy. He's soft. But he not toxic. He just soft as hell. The guy who's toxic is LeBron. LeBron to trade you and your family away for 2 pieces of chicken and a whole reshuffled deck. I feel you, Budenholzer. He's a beneficiary off of talent. Yeah, Budenholzer Budenholzer was like this in Atlanta. If you remember Budenholzer in Atlanta Intelligence Cycle, remember that team? He had Horford, Josh Smith, Jeff Teague, Dennis Schroeder was coming off the bench. You had all this talent and he couldn't do nothing with it. He couldn't go to the next level. Yeah, LeBron toxic and he's soft. Yeah, LeBron soft as hell. LeBron just benefit from getting the whistle and get protected by the league. Oh, yeah. If KD would have made that 3 last year, instead of his foot being on the line, Budenholzer would have got fired. Budenholzer is the most overrated coach that one. Well, I ain't going to say that. He's one of the most overrated coaches. Because Steve Nash is terrible. Yeah, man, nobody liking me, B. Wyatt. You the only one who like me, dog. Everybody else don't like HD. HD tell too much truth. Who? LeBron not a mama's boy. LeBron just a spoiled brat. That's his problem. He's just a spoiled brat. Kevin Durant, the mama's boy, his mama always jumping out there to defend him. Yep, the Nets were doomed. Yep. Yeah, everybody hates DZ. And guess what? I love it. I'm glad everybody hates me. Why would you want to be liked? For what? Like, I tell the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If I get on LeBron, I'm going to get on KD the same way. I'm not giving KD no passes. KD is not a top 60 player. LeBron James isn't a top 100 player. Kyrie isn't a top 90 player. All three of those guys are not in my top 50 at all. Well, Nets post game, they're not going to let him go because they love Steve Nash. You got to understand, I don't want to bring race into it, but Steve Nash is their white guy. That's who they want there. They want a white face to their organization. They don't want a black coach because they would have hired Jock Bond. Jock Bond should have got hired for this job over Steve Nash. Jock Bond did wonders with that Nets team. Kenny Atkinson wasn't that bad either. Kenny Atkinson was way better than Steve Nash. Exactly. I don't like anybody either. Exactly, Ryan Gilliam. If you're worried about being liked, then you failed as a human being. You failed as a person. Everybody's not going to like you. And that's what makes it fun about creating content on YouTube. I love when people don't agree with me because it makes me a better person to be challenged. Aldridge is done, DeMar. Nobody cares. Sino clowning the book. Yeah. Sino, yeah, we've been clowning him. Me and Sino been clowning his godson all day. What happened to DeMar Jordan? Oh, that hooker was frauding. He was frauding. He was out here frauding, dog. Ooh, Steph. Ooh, nice pass. Iggy, mid-range. Brick. Uh-oh, Joker. Joker in the post, good pass. That's what I'm telling y'all. Yeah, there's plenty of white, black coaches. There's plenty of coaches, period, more experienced than Nash. Nash was only chosen because he was a former MVP. Everybody in the league loves him. Yep, chicken McNuggets. But did Lamar win, though? Nah, DeMar didn't win. DeMar soft as hell. DeMar so soft. Yeah, Kobe was a number one. Dude, Kobe is up there with the Jordans, the Isaiahs, the Birds, the Magic, the Hakeem Olajuwons. Bruh, Kobe was some. If y'all had Kobe, y'all would have been down no 3-0. Y'all would have been up probably 2-1 or 3-0. Let HD coach the Brooklyn Nets, showing up with. Oh, I'll coach the Brooklyn Nets. I know how to make the Brooklyn Nets better. I would find. Listen, for the Brooklyn Nets, this is the problem. I would have had Nicholas Claxton and Blake Griffin start the whole series. I would have had them start the series. I would have moved Kevin Durant to the 3. I would have put Kyrie at the 2, and I would have got a point guard. I would have got a point guard a long time ago and put him at the 1. Right, Tribe. I agree, Tribe. What's up, man? Glad you're here, Tribe. Yeah, Nets post game. Like, the people who hate Kobe Nets post game show, it's because they love LeBron. They love LeBron. That's the only reason why they hate Kobe. Because they love LeBron or they love Michael Jordan. They gotta go with a narrative. Intelligence cycle. Oh, hell no. Kobe would have been straight. What's up, Aaron? Yep, exactly. Overrated. Overrated. Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and LeBron, all overrated. Overrated players. What up, AB? I think Cam Thomas is hurt. But I would have played Sharp. Sharp, that's what I'm trying to say. Why didn't you play Sharp? I would have put Sharp in there to help with Claxton. But, hey, guys can't coach. Oh, man, Ben Simmons a bitch. Ben Simmons ain't going to do shit. All Ben Simmons going to do is sit on the sideline and try to look good. Oh, yeah, Kai gets blamed too. Both of them get blamed. But Kevin Durant get the most blame because he's seen as the best player. Right, F. Ben Simmons. Yeah, exactly. He a bum. He ain't gonna do nothing. All he gonna do is sit there and look like a damn model on the sideline. Tell you, boy, terrible. So it's 17-17 into the first. Good steal by the Nuggets. Austin Rivers. Joker pulls and knocks the 3 down. They up 3. Yep, he a crybaby. Brick. No, we've seen KD shell up like this before. He shelled up in the Memphis series when Westbrook went down in the first round. He shelled up against the Golden State Warriors in that 3-1 lead they had and they lost it. He shelled up the last 3 games. He's always shown us that he shelled up. Yeah, I would take Paul George over Ben Simmons any day. Yeah, he is. The series is garbage. Oh, we all gave him a pass for game 1. But game 2 and 3, that's unacceptable. I thought he was DEMAR Jordan. Oops, that took a frauding. Yep. Game 2, unacceptable. Game 3, even more trash. He said Paul George is great. He just loses his nuts in the playoffs. DeMar's stupid. Nah, he ain't no DEMAR Bryant. That was lying. Is he DEMAR Bryant? Nah, that lying. That boy lying. What up, Still the King? Yeah, Paul George better than the choke then. Here we go. Outlaw don't care about the Nets. Outlaw's a Knicks fan. That's LB who like the Nets. He be jumping borough to borough. I don't see Giannis as the best player in the world. I don't think there's any best player in the world personally. I think it's up for grabs. There hasn't been a definitive best player in the world since Kobe Bryant. I haven't seen it. I just haven't seen the best player. Everybody to me is very mediocre. If you take away last year, Giannis, most of his career, he was flaming out in the playoffs. I don't give Giannis the best. If you want to give Giannis the best, that's fine. But I don't believe there's any best player in the world right now. Look, I'm with Burundi Sledge. We are in an era full of Scottie Pippins. There's really no number ones. It's really no definitive number one. I don't see it. I see everybody as being an okay player. I just haven't seen it since Kobe. I've never seen a definitive number one guy. I just haven't. Giannis isn't unguardable. You can shut Giannis down. Giannis can be shut down. Right. 2000 was the last era, Ryan Gilliam, that we actually had a definitive. Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, I could say, were the definitive best players in the world. Allen Iverson showed it. At Ray Allen, all of these guys showed it on a consistent basis. They never left me with any doubt. But these guys today, they're just okay to me. I don't see it. Well, we'll agree to disagree, Daryl. If you Still the King and Nets post game got Giannis as the best, hey, that's cool. No argument for me, but I don't have him in my best. I don't see a definitive number one. There's no definitive best player in the world. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Vince Carter never was the best player in the world. Vince Carter was known as mostly a dunker. They wanted Vince Carter to be the next Michael Jordan, but Vince Carter lacked that what I call it. He lacked that dog in him. He didn't have dog in him like Kobe or Tim Duncan or Rasheed Wallace even. Rasheed Wallace was better than Vince Carter. Devin Booker as a number one. Yeah, Devin could be a number one. But Devin got to stop crying like a punk. Yeah, Tracy McGrady was great. He just had injuries. You know, I don't really see any great player today. I just don't. Everybody has Giannis as the best, but I watch every game from Giannis this year and last year. I'm just not impressed. I give him respect for where he's come from to develop into the player he is now, but I just don't see it. I tried to see it, you know, I just don't see it. We don't know. I mean, to me, this is an era of number twos. Now, the kid from Minnesota, that's a number one. Anthony Edwards is a number one. That's a number one. Ja Morant, that's a number one. Those two guys are tough. Trae Young's a number one. Trae Young could be having a bad game. He's still going to shoot the ball. But a lot of these other guys, to me, are just great role players. They just play their role great. Oh, Cat, yeah, Cat a number two. Cat is a number two. Ja's not a number one. How you figure? Ja Morant is a leader, though. Ja Morant done changed the whole culture in Memphis. He's the leader of that team. Desmond Bane is he's the better scorer and shooter of the ball. He's the better shooter, but he's not the leader of the Grizzlies. No. If Desmond Bane was to get hurt and was out, they still would win without Bane. They are that good. Yes, Jimmy Butler is the number one. Yes, Jimmy Butler's a leader and he's the best player on the team. Yes. He's an alpha. Jimmy don't play that. Jimmy got bras. Jimmy got bras. Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got soul. Same goes for Ja. Yeah, well, same goes for Ja, but be Wyatt. If Ja is out, the team is just a really good team. But Ja is the leader of that team, bro. If Ja Morant tells you to do something, you're gonna do it. It's just that the Memphis Grizzlies, they play as if their guys aren't there. They move the ball around. They're a free-flowing offense. They get their guys all the ball. Bane ain't the leader. Dylan Brooks, when Dylan Brooks weren't there, they still were balling. When Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks weren't there, they were balling. So that's what I'm saying. They're just a great team. They have a great team. They're young, but they have a great team. But Ja is your leader because Ja changed the mindset of the team. If your team could win without you being there, you're a great leader. But if your team ain't winning without you being there, then you got a bunch of little porch puppies on your team. Yeah, Rasheed Wallace is better than Vince Carter. Yes, he is. Rasheed Wallace is better than Vince Carter. Yes, he is. Vince Carter was more athletic, but Rasheed Wallace was more skilled. Rasheed could shoot the ball. He could score the ball. He could defend better than Vince Carter. Vince Carter was a horrible defender. And Rasheed Wallace can pass from the post and the perimeter. If y'all don't believe me, go watch their games. You guys are just saying that because Vince Carter's a dunker. Because Vince Carter could dunk. That doesn't mean you're a great player. Vince Carter had a lot of lapses on defense, and in big games, Vince Carter did not show up a lot. Rasheed Wallace did, though. Yes, Vince Carter was a horrible defender. Yes, he was. Who did Vince Carter lock down, Daryl? Who did he lock down? Who did he shut down? Tracy McGrady was a better player than Vince Carter. Vince Carter was overrated. Overrated. He was a good offensive player and was terrible on defense. Oh yeah, Sheed post game was nasty. Rasheed Wallace is the only power forward of the 2000s to shut Tim Duncan down one-on-one. He's the only power forward that held Tim Duncan to his worst numbers. His worst numbers. He held Tim Duncan to under 20 points every time they played each other. He gave Tim Duncan the business. Not no KG, not no Dirk Nowitzki, who's overrated too. Dirk Nowitzki is so goddamn overrated. It's not even funny. He gets so much love because he won one championship. And it's like, wow. Well, yeah, I can't take that away from Rasheed. Rasheed was a hothead. That's his only problem. He was a big-ass hothead. Ben Wallace didn't shut down Shaq. Ben Wallace contained him. Ben Wallace made it tough for him. Denver up 34-21. Bones? Oh, Bones straight, bro. I've been watching them all year. Clay. Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, you're right. Because she was that guy, man. He was scared. The referees were scared of him. Vince Carter wasn't a good team defender. Daryl Jones. Go back and watch those Toronto days. Vince Carter was terrible on defensive rotations, and he was terrible going man to man. He wasn't a good defender, dog. I say he was about a D+ on defense. He was a D+. Vince Carter, he had length where he could use his athleticism to block some shots or jump the passing lane, but he wasn't that good, dog. That's why the Raptors never really took off, because he defensively never really shut anybody down, and he never really was a great. That's why, because he defensively never really shut anybody down.
What up, HD?
Hey, Matt, you gotta turn your other thing off. Your other YouTube thing off.
What's the phone?
None, chilling, man. Watching the Warriors get their ass whooped right now. They'll probably come back.
Oh shit! The Warriors are.
What up, Bear?
They're up 3-0, no?
Yeah. Rip Hamilton wasn't underrated. Rip Hamilton was rated. He was okay. The guy on that team was Chauncey. Chauncey and
Tayshaun
Ben,
Prince.
Rashid and Ben. Chauncey and Rashid were the best players on the team. Ben was the best defender.
Tayshaun Prince was nice too, though.
Yeah, Prince was a solid role player. He was one of the best role players to ever play the game.
Yeah, sure.
Rashid contained Dwight Howard. Rashid punked the Dwight Howard. He told Dwight Howard, man, if you don't get your soft ass out of here, he was going to beat the hell out of Dwight on the court and off the court. Right. Rashid yelled, ball don't lie for a reason. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I got into it with a dude on Bears little chat, man. I'm trying to tell them, look, man, y'all need to stop overrating a lot of these guys, dog. Listen, I know you guys love the media and how the media be saying guys are greater than what they are, dog. Look, man, this era is nothing but number twos, dog. It's not really that many ones. You got a bunch of guys who are twos.
A bunch of poops.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. With the shot to save your life, y'all taking the Frozen or Pandemic P. I'm just going to die.
The Frozen. I'm taking Frozen.
They said with the shot to save your life, y'all taking the Frozen. I'm just dead, Bo. I'm going to be dead either way. That's like playing Russian roulette.
This nigga said Pandemic P.
Yeah. Nah. The White got caught with a transforming ATL. You know he did. He was with Megatron. Sierra, we are going to Denver. Oh, you talking about Russ, T-Hub? What about Jermaine O'Neal? Jermaine O'Neal was a good player. He was a solid.
He was solid too.
Yeah, Jermaine was solid, man.
The league, he was the youngest player to come in. Was it him or Kwame?
I think it was him.
It was him, man.
Yeah, he was one of the youngest players to come in the league. What up, True Emperor?
From high school, right?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Man, you saw KD lose his nuts yesterday?
Yeah, man. What's up with KD, man? Something's going on with him, man.
KD soft. That's what's wrong with him. They took his lunch money. They took that boy lunch money.
Ever since he started fucking not combing his hair and shit.
Man, whatever, man. You better start combing it and get some game back.
He got to brush it. You can't comb that shit.
Yeah, brush or whatever you got to do. Shit. That shit terrible. Like Charles would say, terrible, I told you, terrible. Are we shocked at the Frozen? I'm not. Gavin is. Scoochie is. I told Scoochie. Scoochie kept talking all that shit, and I told him, man, he don't listen.
He got mental problems, too. He got mental issues, too.
Man, that man balls never drop. His ball, you know how a dog and everything, his balls in his stomach. Kevin Durant not soft. He better than Jason Tatum. Well, he ain't showing me he better. Jason Tatum been locking his ass down. He ain't showing me. I mean, look, man, I'm done taking up for KD's soft ass. Dog, it's time for you to step up. You got to stop with all these damn excuses. You're not giving a hand all the time. This is basketball, even in football. Injuries happen. You got to elevate your team. You got to elevate it. This is the time. The playoffs is supposed to be your baby. But Kevin Durant soft, dog. They banging him up. He don't want no more. Kevin Durant was mentally checked out in the third quarter, bro. I saw it in his eyes. He was done.
Done like that? HD?
He's fouling this dude. I don't think he's fouling him. I think he's being physical with him. And KD can't take it.
I want to hear his post game interview. What do
Who?
you think? KD. He got his post game interview up.
Right. He don't have that killer mentality. He don't.
That is Kyrie. From Kyrie, we go to the one-time MVP who at times does it notoriously B.I.G. They call him KD.
Kevin, what stands out as most frustrating, disappointing, whatever?
How you get a tag?
Played out?
That's bull crap. Boogie ain't do nothing. That is bull crap.
I mean, just not.
How you get a tag? Draymond the one doing extra stuff. Man.
They want the Warriors to go far, you know.
Right. Yeah, they trying to save their ass. That is bull crap. How the man supposed to play, dog, and y'all just throwing old texts and stuff?
Oh, come on, HD. The Warriors got to win one game. I mean, the Nuggets got to win one game.
What's up? Who did it? Yeah, that was a whack call by the refs. Bruce Bowen holding defense. Hey, Kobe still went off on Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen was holding him and everything. What Kobe did? Kobe gave him that and then pulled up on him wet. Looked at him like, I'm the guy. I'm the guy. How you do it, man? Look, this ain't tiddlywinks. Wait.
Do you say tiddlywinks?
Tiddlywinks. What, you want him to shake his hand? Look, this is how basketball was played in the 80s. That's what I told y'all. He wouldn't have made it. Oh, yeah, Bruce Bowen was an appetizer. Man, Kobe used to kill Bruce Bowen all the time. Like, it was so funny. Bruce Bowen actually thought he could do something.
Bruce Bowen.
Oh, my God. Are y'all serious? How is he a foul? Oh, my gosh, dog. They protecting the Warriors. Y'all see this bullshit? Their refs are saving the Warriors. Are you serious?
Oh, they're looking for a sweep.
Ball don't lie. Man, Bones looking at Draymond. Draymond, stop it. You know that's bullshit. You know damn well they calling these soft behind calls.
Yeah, but they in Golden State. Oh no, they in Denver?
No, they in Denver. Who, Boston? I don't know if Boston gonna win it all. I just know they beating the shit out of the Nets. I mean, they could get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think the team that's gonna give them problems is the Heat. The Heat is the only team in the East I can see giving Boston problems because they got guys that can match up with them. They're just as deep as Boston. The Bucks, they're too mediocre. They're up and down, so I don't see them winning. I can see the Celtics beating them in 5 or 6. I see the Heat going 7 games with them. So I don't know. I don't think they're going to win the championship. That's a tall order to ask.
I didn't expect the Nuggets to win this series, but to go 4-0.
No, I saw it going 4-0 because the Nuggets suck. They don't have no number one on their team. They got a bunch of 2s and 3s.
the former MVP. What is it? The reigning MVP or the former
Breaking news: Ben Simmons is not playing. That ain't no breaking news. We knew that already.
Where you get that breaking news from?
Right. Right. We been knowing he wasn't playing with his soft ass.
They just put out, oh, he's gonna play just to, stir the pot for the next game.
Right. They just did that for false bravado.
A Reacher report.
Exactly.
What's this whole thing with Ben Simmons? If he don't play, it has something to do with his money or some shit like that.
Man, Ben Simmons only came back to get his money. He's going to be off the team next year. They traded to get those picks because the Nets knew, just like I knew, this team wasn't good enough.
Yeah, Toronto got knocked out already?
Nah, they won the other night.
Oh, they won?
Yep. 3-1 series, man. You know, docking them 3-1 series.
I haven't really been looking.
What did you say, T-Hub? Breaking news is officially Olivia is now Mrs. Hubbard. Who the hell Olivia? Who you talking about? Man, T-Hub be smoking some good chronic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Olivia for real.
He be smoking some real good cron, dog.
Olivia from G Unit.
Huh?
Olivia from G Unit.
Daryl Jones stupid. KD got McD's. Yeah, he weak. He got MVPs. Yeah, I mean, okay, but MVPs don't mean shit. Like, dog, the people vote for it is the media. He deserved the MVP, but dog, I go off of what you do in the playoffs, dog. Listen, I don't give a shit about your regular season. Peyton Manning is probably the greatest regular season quarterback we've ever seen. But when he gets to the playoffs, I'm taking Eli over him. It's just facts. The dude Peyton Manning is trash in the playoffs. So because of that, if it wasn't for his greatest of in the regular season, he wouldn't even be in the top 10 or 15 range. He would actually be in the 20s somewhere.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You could win all these MVPs. Giannis got what, like 2-3 MVPs? But without that playoff run last year, would Giannis really be considered in the top 5 players of today? No. Without that playoff run last year.
No, not at all.
So, guys, we gotta look at body of work. I go off of body of work. Kevin Durant's body of work is the only reason he's at my top between my 61 to 70 range, because his body of work. I've seen what he did when he has a team that is built correctly around him, or he goes to a team. He balls out. I've seen LeBron James' body of work, his first 8 years were probably some of the best basketball we've seen from LeBron James. But after his 9th and 10th years and everything, LeBron James' talent dipped like dramatically. So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at body of work. It's not no. I think
it wasn't his talent, more like his energy.
Right, that too. But
way more energy coming out.
Right, but you can't. But look, if I'm giving you teams, if you're allowed to pick every great player, every player out there, that's like you playing spades. You can get all the spades you want, all the jokers. But if you ain't doing shit with them, you only got 4 out of 10 tries.
Yeah,
dog, that's not greatness to me, dog.
That's a losing record.
Right. And then in the ones that you won, you wasn't even the best player in the ones you won. It was other guys who bailed you out. It was other guys who carried you.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. It's like you got to look at the whole body of work.
It's true. Because look, the first 2 was Wade. Wade pretty much killed it.
Yep. Bosh off the bench.
Bosh.
Then you went to the Spurs. What happened? Ray Allen hit the 3. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You had Bosh balling, everybody balling. Then you had the year in
then you went back home.
Cleveland. Who hit the shot? Kyrie. So I'm just saying.
You came to LA.
Right. Anthony Davis and Rondo, they carried them in the playoff in the bubble. So it's like, dog, like that's all I'm saying. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Oh, but he had all these stats. I'm like, okay, and who cares? But what did he do in the 4th quarters?
For real though.
HD, what's harder to be a coach in NBA or NFL? NFL, you got to control more players, and you got more of a coaching staff. So an NFL coach would be harder because you got to think about it. You got a bunch. See, you don't have any beta males on your team. Everybody a damn alpha. Yep. Everybody's an alpha in their own right. So you got to lead a bunch of alphas. Like, these are dudes who ain't got no sense. They retarded. They mentally retarded. They come to work mad. They leave work mad. So you got to know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
You got to know how to deal with that. In basketball, you just got to deal with one main ego, really. Everybody else is role players. That's how it used to be. But now you got teams with 2 guys or 3 who think they superstars, but they really role players.
Right.
So you can handle that shit. AD was the best player in the bubble. He was. AD and Rondo. Rondo and AD was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Daryl Jones. I agree. Kevin Durant is probably the best offensive force since Kobe Bryant left on an offensive standpoint. But as far as mental, like Scottie Pippen was great skill-wise. Scottie could do everything. He didn't have the offense KD got, but he could do everything. But what messed Scottie up, why he never was considered great, was because mindset. He didn't have the mental to deal with being the leader. This is a dude.
Great number 2. He was a great number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great number 2. Probably one of the best.
It is role, but
Akko said it best. LeBron's best final moments were never by himself. They were with other stars. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. All of his best finals moments, even the finals his first time he went, he was the only reason the Cavs lost. They held Tim Duncan to his lowest scoring output in NBA Finals history. What up, Joe Cool? What up, Strictly? Oh, no, they're scared of Kevin Durant. It's just that Kevin Durant isn't lifting himself or his team up because they wouldn't be sending triple teams at him or throwing everybody at him if they weren't scared of what he could do. Kevin Durant's a rhythm player. This is why I always liked Kobe over LeBron. LeBron is a rhythm guy. LeBron has to get into a rhythm. Kobe don't need no rhythm. Kobe gonna drop 60 on your head if he want to. Like, he don't give a shit. He could be off rhythm or he could be rhythm.
Yeah, Kobe be on that. Mamba mentality 24/7. He don't play.
What up, Vern? What up, T-Hub? Joe, he yelling Joe Cool. KD was scary in Golden State. Well, KD's scary now. It's just KD's not picking the team up. He's mentally frustrated because he can't get into a rhythm. You know, he's the same as Steph Curry. Like, these guys need a rhythm. Kobe didn't need a rhythm.
Yep, that's a fact.
Because if Kobe's shot was off, Kobe found other ways to score.
Yeah,
That's facts, Daryl Jones. If Kevin Durant is not scary anymore, then Boston would not be sending triple teams. You're right. I agree. I can't disagree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Strictly, they not finna get no Mark Jackson. Dog, stop listening to Ticket. KD need that HD motivational talk. No, I can't coach these players today. They'll walk out on me. I'm too hard-nosed. I'm too old school. I'll mess around and bench all my starters if they were playing like that. I'm serious. Like last night how they played, I'd have benched all of them.
But
Next post-game show, you good. I'll be mad too right now, but no. Kevin Durant's still scared. Right. Kobe dropped 60 and locked you down on defense. Right. Teams feared them. They feared them. Oh, yeah, I would be fighting these players, dog. Me and KD would have fought in the back. I'd have choked the shit out of KD. And then I would have fought on Kyrie too. I'd have tied Kyrie ass up and made him eat some chicken.
Well, he don't eat meat or some shit.
No, you know he on Ramadan and shit. He can't eat or drink. I'd have said, fuck that Ramadan. You finna eat right now.
Oh man, Kyrie, man, Kyrie. Shit.
Joker, you bigger than Joker's so soft.
Said Joker.
Joker, yeah, he's soft. Look like a big marshmallow.
Yo, I was watching the game with my girl the other night. She's like, yo, what's wrong with him? Why you run like that? Like, nah, it looks like his joints hurt, man. He gonna be fucked up just now. I started laughing, like,
right,
because she don't be watching basketball like that, you know. Like,
right.
like, what's wrong with
HD would get fired. I would get fired. You were absolutely right. I would have got fired, and I would have been happy to get fired because I would have walked out of there calling Katie a bitch, and I'd have told Kyrie you need to eat, and I'm good.
Yo, salut HD.
What's up, True Emperor?
What up, man?
Yeah, what's up? Man, look, man. KD is still scary, right? KD is still scary. Like, I'm going to give him that. But the guy is tier 3, bro. He's tier 3. Like, from what I've seen so far,
I mean, he's not tier 3. He's not tier 3. He's a Scottie Pippen. They're tier 2 players.
Man, Scottie Pippen is better than KD. Like, look.
What? What do you say?
Let's be real. We have to be real. Like,
no, I'm being real. Kevin Durant is a tier 2 player. He's just not. He's like Scottie. They're just missing that one thing that puts them at a tier 1 level.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't just have that mentality. Like, you know, like, he's been exposed. Like, this is so bad, so embarrassing for KD. Like, everybody has seen it now.
Yeah.
Right. Franchise exceeding. What is you talking about, Strictly? D. Howard didn't play with Coutinho or Francis. What is you talking about? Those were way before D. Howard got there. Oh, God.
Curry's missing free throws? God damn it. What's going on?
Man, I don't know. Let's see.
Yo,
Don't
yo,
disrespect that white
HD,
boy.
yeah, HD, yeah. I wanted to ask you, on yesterday's live, like, what do you think of Ja Morant? Like, do you think he plays winning basketball?
Do I think
Because,
he plays winning basketball? Yes, he
yeah,
does. John Moran is a guy who he lets his team eat. He gives it to the hot hand. If Bane and Dylan Brooks and everybody's going off and his shot sucks, he's gonna find other ways to score. See, that's the difference between him and Kevin Durant. He's been getting knocked around, pushed
Right. That's
around,
a fact.
slammed on his
Mhm.
head, and he's still
True,
finding
true.
ways to get the ball to his teammates and make plays at the basket. That's something that Kevin Durant doesn't do. That's why Brandon Ingram is going to be a number one. He's going to be a number one soon. He just got to keep playing.
Oh,
But
yeah,
Brandon
he is.
Ingram plays more physical than KD. Like, if Ingram was in this series with the Celtics, oh, he would have loved the contact. He just going to body your little ass up like, hey, get your little ass off me, wet. He play like he on the court for real, like on the street court, like that dude who come out there is lanky as hell.
He's a hood nigga still.
Right. See, Mac, yeah, right. Mac said he a hood nigga for real. Like he gonna come.
Brandon Ingram has been very impressive, like in this playoffs though. Like
You said who?
Impressive. Ingram.
Oh, absolutely, man. I told people I was the only one to say I would trade Zion Williamson before. Everybody said it. Then after everybody started
agreed
seeing
with
the
you
play,
on that.
No, you agreed. No, Tripper, you the only one, though. I'm talking about everybody else was saying Zion.
Yeah,
Then all of a
Zion.
sudden, all these content creators start making a video talking about, I would trade Zion.
Man, trade Zion. I would trade Zion right now.
Just stole my shit, that Nizzle. They stay stealing from me. Dog, everybody be stealing from me, dog.
I know.
CJ, like
CJ,
the best thing that happened to the New Orleans Pelicans is the CJ trade. CJ and Ingram, they're a good pair. They just need a very good number 3, and man, they'll be all right.
They straight. I just think right now they're straight. They just need to stay together and build their chemistry.
Exactly.
That's all. They got all the tools, and I would trade Zion and get another, like you said, I would get a 3, get somebody who's a guaranteed solid 3, or the whole team could be the number 3. But I would go get some more pieces for Zion, and the Pelicans gonna be dirty because I like their coach. They got a real coach. He adjusts.
He's a good coach. Yeah.
Right.
They just need to build up that team chemistry, build up that team cohesion, and they'll be a very good team probably next season.
Yeah. But see that's what I'm saying. Is like that's the way Durant needs to play. Like
exactly.
You gotta get physical back. Like you can't keep letting them get you to your spots, and then they're pushing you off. You gotta be physical back. Brandon Ingram been getting pushed around. Shit, Anthony Edwards messed his leg up. He came back yesterday. Him and Cat was balling. Cat had a trash performance. He came back and busted their ass. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do if you're a so-called great player. You're supposed to do that. Cat earned my respect yesterday. He came out there and said, look, I'm finna do my thing. I'm tired of being called soft, called all these names and shit.
For some reason, I knew that the Memphis and Minnesota series was going to be good. Man, I'm enjoying that series, man. Those guys want it. Morant, Bane, Kat, Anthony, those guys, they want it. Like, they really want to win. Like, and that's the reason why I'm so disappointed in KD. Like, it's like you don't want it. The way you're playing is like you don't want it at all. And you look at Pat Bev.
Right.
Like, these guys want it. So, yeah.
HD, what it do, HD?
What up, Strictly?
Not much. What did I miss?
You said what?
What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. We were just talking about DEMAR the choked in and Kevin Durant.
Man, the
I
Frozen
told
is
you.
no surprise, man. Honestly, the Frozen is no surprise.
No, man, I just had I just had people talking all that trash.
Oh, what happened to that person that said,
Where's
"Well,
Triple G
DeMar
at
DeRozan,
now, HD?
what,
Triple
where,
G, Triple G, who you talking about? Q, I'm lost.
where that person that said, oh, DeRozan gonna take the Bulls to the promised land? I
Oh,
want to
you
know
talking
who
about
that person is.
Scoochie Poochie?
Yup.
Scoochie! Yeah, Scoochie was
Exactly. Where
talking
is
all that
Gucci?
shit.
Where is
Talking
Gucci?
all that shit.
Oh yeah, DeRozan gonna take him to the promised land, and guess
Man,
what? He choking. He
Rosen ain't
choking. Sad, but HD, you said that they not trying to get Mark Jackson.
No, they not finna get no Mark Jackson. They gonna keep Steve Nash. They just finna blow the team up.
Oh, so
Nah, they're
Kyrie
going
getting
to keep
traded
Steve
though.
Nash. Steve Nash is not going
Yeah, they
anywhere.
gonna get rid of Kyrie. Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. They might get rid of Kyrie because Kyrie has been a problem. They've already had issues with Kyrie. Like the ownership actually went to Kyrie's house beginning of this season, and they actually had a fight in Kyrie's house. So I don't think Kyrie and the front office are in good terms anyway. So Kyrie might go, Drummond might go, Blake Griffin might go. So yeah, they might blow up that team.
Oh, I
oh,
see
that
it
team
on
gonna be
Christie. Yep.
that
Reggie
that
Miller.
team gonna be straight. That team gonna be straight garbage.
Facts. Facts.
Who gonna be garbage?
If they trade Kyrie,
All they need to do is get a big man and get a point guard, a solid point guard. Add to their bench, get rid of Ben Simmons and Kyrie, and go from there, and they'll be all right.
I mean, what? If you had to pick a team that you would trade Kyrie for, it would be who?
Who Kyrie? Man, they probably gonna trade
Yeah,
Kyrie to Orlando or somewhere, and his career over.
Facts.
That's
Maybe
all they gonna do.
shoot.
They
Sacramento
gonna get
Kings
him
or
out the
something like
league.
that.
Yeah, they done. They gonna
Hey,
blackball Kyrie.
trade him
The
for
league is
Cole
done with
Anthony.
Kyrie. Let's be real though. The
Trade him for
league is
who?
actually done with Kyrie.
Cole Anthony.
They're not finna trade Cole Anthony, dog. What is you talking? You don't trade a Cole Anthony. See, that's why you're not a GM, because your team would suck. Like straight up, your team would suck. That's why Pat Riley
No.
runs the show down there, not you.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Shout out to Pat Riley, because I would have broke that team up. I think Stephen A. Smith and everybody will probably talk about me. Get rid of that GM. Please get rid of that GM.
Man, listen, we not even finna entertain you strictly with that BS if you was a GM, because we already know what you're gonna do.
But now, all seriousness though,
you gonna trade for Jeannie Buss to get her over there.
No, all seriousness, I just think with Brooklyn, I think when people was trying so hard trying to like invest in this big three that Brooklyn had with Harden when Harden was on the team, which I told people that's not gonna work. And then, with this Kyrie situation with, the 8 ball, the 8 ball. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but what I'm talking about. That's causing a big distraction, you know what I'm saying? But I can't blame the team as a whole. I could blame the upper heads, you know what I'm saying? If they get rid of Kyrie Irving, I mean, that's dumb on their part, but at the end of the day, that's business. They had no business of getting Ben Simmons, but at the end of the day, they got to get rid of James Harden. So it's a business thing. Steve Nash, I can see Steve Nash getting fired in the next 2 to 3 years. That's just me though.
I agree with everything you've said because, like you said, trading Kyrie will be a dumb move, but they're going to do it based on business. To be honest, based on the business of the NBA, it makes sense to trade Kyrie at this point. He's
Well, it's
bad
like this
moving.
though. Well, but all they really need, if you look and if you really look at it, all they need is a point guard. That's it, and they need a big man.
They
That's all.
also need a bench. We need a bench.
Well, you could build your you can go
We
get
got
you.
no bench.
Yeah, I know. So you could go use your draft picks, and you could trade Ben Simmons to get some more role players and bench players. Because you guys have a young bench. Y'all got Sharp, y'all got Thomas, y'all got other people, and
Patty Mills.
because you still got free agency.
Man, Patty Mills has been
I
a
think they
flop
ought to
this
go after
season,
Dennis
man.
Schroeder. I really think they ought to go after Dennis Schroeder. I think he would fit better with Kyrie because he's a combo guard. And he could control mainly all the possessions. And plus, he's a way better defender than Harden.
Oh yeah, and not only that, he's more alpha. He's more alpha.
Who?
Schroeder's more alpha than Harden.
No, Schroeder's not an alpha. He's just a floor general. That doesn't mean you're alpha. That just means that you're a floor general. You know how to put people together.
Exactly, I was going. I don't think Schroeder's an alpha.
Yeah, Schroeder's not an alpha.
He's not an alpha, but I agree. He's a floor.
Right.
Harden
Harden could carry a team better than Schroeder, dog. It's not even close.
Come on, man. Harden.
Come on. I don't like Harden, but let's be for real.
Exactly.
No,
let's put some respect on Harden's name.
Right. I would take Harden's career compared to Schroeder. Harden.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, Nets plus they're tougher. They might be smaller than the Bucks lineup.
To be honest, I don't even know how we lost against Atlanta. That's mind-boggling.
Lowry got hurt. That's how y'all lost.
Well, Oladipo, step up.
Oh yeah.
Word has it, Jimmy Butler don't want to play with him.
Man, Jimmy Butler, man. Look, man.
I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying that that's the word is that he don't want to play with Oladipo.
I bet you it's that same source that said LeBron talking about he want to join Golden State.
Well, no, the one who did that source, that was Clutch. Clutch Sports did that. They're the one who put out there him going to that's all from LeBron's camp, dog. The Warriors don't want him, LeBron. They don't want him. He'll mess the whole team up. And then you'll have to trade Draymond. You have to trade everybody. And then they're gonna suck because you ain't gonna have no leader on the team. Draymond's the alpha of that team. So
it would be stupid to get LeBron on the Warriors.
Huh?
Yeah.
It would be stupid to get LeBron on the Warriors. The Warriors already have a great team already. So why would you get LeBron?
And Draymond plays better with the young players than LeBron. LeBron ain't finna play with no young players. He gonna trade all of them.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Right. That's a waste of time. That's why Curry was like, no, I'm good right now. Because Curry was saying, no, I don't want him.
Shout out to Steph Curry for that.
Curry greater than Durant. I think all them niggas the same personally, bro. I think Curry, KD, LeBron, Kyle. I think all them dudes is the same. Like, I don't. If you want to say who's more impactful, yeah, I'll take Curry over Durant as far as impact, but to me, all them niggas the same player. They all number twos. Like Burundi had me see the light the other day. Man, all these dudes HD is number twos. They're Scottie Pippins. Exactly. That's all this league is. It's a bunch of Scottie Pippins.
Facts.
But Curry's not a leader, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are y'all getting this leadership from? The leader of the Warriors is Draymond Green. It's not Curry.
HD, hold up.
This Curry is a leader from. He's not. He's
HD,
just a player. That's it.
Hold up for a
Draymond is the
second.
floor general.
Now
Right.
let me get on Curry right quick. First off,
I love it.
Curry.
Curry.
First off, everybody knows Draymond Green is the leader. Draymond Green is the point guard of that team.
Right.
Curry is the two guard. Curry is
Right.
the two guard.
Right.
So without Draymond Green being on Golden State, where would Golden State be?
They will be a regular
Nowhere.
team. They'll be like OKC with KD and Westbrook. That's all they would
Yep.
be. Like, and that's what I'm trying to tell people is like, bro, like, stop it. But KD didn't dick ride Steph, dog. Chris, they went over there to get KD. They listen. No, hold up. I'm gonna kill all that shit. Listen, do you know they paid Jerry West a bunch of money to go get KD? Because KD was finna go back to OKC or go to Boston. He was gonna go there. Your guy, Pete Myers fucked the whole interview up. KD didn't want to come back. They had to call Jerry West to go get him. That's the only reason he went to the Warriors, because Jerry West talked to him and told KD, man, go get your rings, dog. Fuck them guys. That's what he did.
Exactly.
And
also,
this
look it up.
Nets post game
And I
dude
support
is
that
ridiculous. Talking about
move.
Kawhi
I
not a
supported that
leader.
move.
He talking about Kawhi ain't a leader. What?
Whoa, who said that?
Kawhi
Nets
ain't a leader.
game.
Well, Kawhi's not a leader. Kawhi's just a great player. Like, if you look at Toronto, the leader was Kyle Lowry. It's just that Kawhi was the missing piece, because DeRozan, he was choking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. He was choking all the time and everything. So the thing is that Kawhi is a great player. Now, Kawhi is a number one. As far as an option, I need to go get a bucket. Kawhi's gonna get you that bucket. What's up?
HD, hold on right quick. Let me just destroy Chris. Let me just destroy Chris right quick. First off, why would I wish I had that bum on my team? I don't even like Curry.
Stop. Curry's
I
not.
don't even like Curry, bro.
Curry. Well, you don't have to like him. I don't like Michael Jordan, but he's not a bum. Curry's not a bum.
Chris,
stop it.
But see, Chris,
Right. I don't like the Bucks, but Giannis not a bum.
Right. Giannis not a bum. Yeah.
Hold on. But Chris, you riding for Curry. Like, stop the foolishness, bro. Stop. Like, come on now.
Chris not really riding for. I mean, I call it how it is, dog. Listen, listen. Yeah, Curry, Iggy, Dre, and them had a meeting in the Hamptons, but dog, they paid Jerry West an undisclosed amount of money. This is all documented. Why would I just bring this out of thin air? Jerry West is the architect of the Warriors. He's the reason they got all these pieces. Exactly. Y'all can look this up. Pete Myers or whatever the damn name is.
Oh, what up, Nick?
He messed the meeting up with Kevin Durant. If it wasn't for Jerry West bringing him back to the table, they would not have brought Kevin Durant in.
And Cleveland would have had a back-to-back that year. And they didn't have KD.
No, Cleveland would have had a back-to-back because KD would have went to Boston. Boston would have dusted it.
Exactly.
So
dusted the brakes off of him and would have dusted. And I don't even think Miami would have made it to the playoffs that year either.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's like, come on.
And for a minute, Miami was a option too for a minute, but that got blown up by KD. Then
right.
Well, Christian, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? You guys are 3-0 against Brooklyn. Congratulations.
I agree. Nets post game show they're not leaders. Like KD, Ron, Irving, Kawhi, they're not leaders. You're right. They're just Kawhi to me is a number one option because he's going to he knows how to get you that bucket when you need it, even through anything. If he's getting knocked around, pushed around, Kawhi's still gonna find a way to get the points. Kevin Durant showed you last night he mentally can't handle the pressure of the defenses.
But I believe Kawhi is a leader, though.
Yeah. He lead by example. He lead by example.
Okay, Kawhi leader, dog. Like, let's look at the Spurs team when Tim Duncan left. The leader of the team was Ginobili and Parker.
Yeah.
All Kawhi was the best player.
When
Kawhi
was just the best player on that team.
Right, he was the best player on the team. But that doesn't
Kawhi leads by example. He leads by example. That's Kawhi.
Because he was the leader. They follow Kawhi. They follow him.
Christian, Kyle Lowry was the leader. Kawhi was the best player. He, as far as he made them feel comfortable with.
I don't know about that. I would say it was,
but he wasn't the leader. It was Kyle Lowry, dog. Like, even the other Raptors will tell you, Lowry was the leader. It's just that Lowry's not a closer. He's not a finisher. Why? That's the only.
Hey, Chris wants you to drop the link. He wants you to drop the link so he can have a debate.
I feel like it was 50-50 with the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, because I've seen Kawhi when he was in Toronto. I seen him really be vocal. That he never was vocal. He was vocal. And like, hey,
he leads by example. He's a leader by example.
I'm just saying.
Look, man, I don't be caring about that leading by example shit. Listen, all the greatest leaders I've been around could do both. Like, they mainly were vocal.
Get Kyrie in here.
Got you moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Kawhi's a great player. I think when healthy, I think he's the best player, but he's not a leader. That's my opinion. I don't see leadership, and I don't see it. Like, I just don't see it, because to me, he would have been able to handle a lot of the situations with the Clippers better, with Trez and Beverly and all of those guys, if he was a leader. That's all.
Exactly. He got hurt. He got hurt during the play. I mean, it was the bubble.
I know he got hurt, but dog, even if you're hurt, you still can lead. Kawhi wasn't even on the sideline with them guys.
He didn't
he wasn't on the sideline talking to them guys or getting those guys up.
I can't blame him for the bubble. Nobody wanted to be there.
No, I'm not talking about the bubble. I'm talking about after the bubble. When they were on the sidelines and he was hurt, he wasn't down there with his team a lot of times. He would be up in the damn press box.
The reason why he was in the press box is because he didn't at the time. They were like, man, he can come back, and he didn't want to put that pressure on the team. It's like, yo, I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And that was a team move. Like, hey, we don't want him to think he's coming back.
Okay,
nah, Christian, I think that's an excuse. It doesn't matter.
One Tremper. Okay, I'm gonna go to you since you spoke. Do you think Kawhi is a leader? I don't think he's a leader. Go ahead. Christian thinks he is. Do you think he's a leader?
In my own opinion, I don't think Kawhi is a leader based on what I've seen. The whole situation with the Spurs, the whole situation with the Raptors, and now with the Clippers, how he handled the Pat Bev situation, how he was sitting in the press box, then some of the stories that was coming out behind the scene. So in my own opinion, he's not a leader. He's a great player. He's the best player on all those teams, but he wasn't the leader, in my own opinion.
Right. Chris, Nick Jacobs, do you think Kawhi is a leader? And don't nobody interrupt. Like, let them finish. Let me go down the line first, and then everybody can interject. Go ahead, Nick.
Well, I mean, when he's on the court, he does, take on that lead role. I think that role of leading. I guess. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is, of course, he's the best. He's always been the best player on the, whatever team that he's been on. But
correct, I agree. Yeah,
there are. I would say, during that time period where he was hurt, and I understand what Christian said. That was a team decision for him not to be on the sidelines playing, but at the same time, bro, all because they didn't want to make it seem like he was going to come back and play and whatnot. But that That just doesn't make any sense to me. He should have still been there, to freaking try to will his team to the win.
Yeah. Chris C, do you think Kawhi Leonard's a leader?
Hell no. What if I told you that he's worse than LeBron, but no one wants to talk about it?
Hey, I mean, hey.
No, everyone gives him a pass. Christian don't even know what he's talking about behind the scenes. Kawhi Leonard is actually the most selfish behind the scenes star, worse than KD and LeBron. All of them.
I might agree with you on that.
Hold on. I want you to elaborate more on it, Chris C, because you're making a point. Go ahead and elaborate on it.
No, he holds the Clippers hostage. He calls all the shots. The Clippers actually cleared him to play this year 2 months ago, and he said, "Nah, I don't want to play." Okay. Meanwhile, Paul George is getting flamed every year, and he's actually being the true leader of the team. And he's hurt. He's actually really hurt. Everyone's calling him Pandemic P. But hey, Kawhi Leonard can't do no wrong just because he's quiet. But don't let. What do they always tell you? Be careful with the people.
Be careful of the quiet ones. Yes, sir. You proved my point, Chris. Thank you for talking. Strictly with your hating ass. Is Kawhi Leonard a leader? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes to a certain degree, and when I mean yes to a certain degree, I mean he's a leader by example. He doesn't vocally lead, you know what I'm saying, like a Jordan, like a Kobe, guys to that stature, or a Zeke. Kawhi is one of those, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to hype my team up. I'm not going to motivate my team. I'm going to play my style. My style to help my team win. So he's a leader by example, per se. He's not a typical leader that we all agree, that we all talked about, but he's a leader per se by example, if that makes sense.
Mac Mizzle. Okay. Well, Matt Mills ain't saying nothing. Well,
hell no, that nigga ain't no leader.
Okay, thank you. I thought that was God. I thought that was God for a minute, but it said Matt Mills. My bad. Look. I'm gonna be honest, man. Look, I love Kawhi. Kawhi's a great player, but Kawhi's just not a leader, dog. He's not, and then, dog, he's been pulling a lot of these antics. We're not holding Kawhi's feet to the fire a lot of times. I heard the same thing Chris C has said, is that he's been cleared 2 months ago or even more to play. And he doesn't want to play. So it's like, and then even the San Antonio thing. I mean, was it really that bad that they pushed him out the door? It's like, come on, man. It's like, T, man, thanks. You came in right on time. Who do you think Kawhi is a leader?
Do I think he's a good leader?
I mean, do you think he's a leader, period? I don't feel he's a leader. Chris C don't feel he's a leader. One True Emperor, Mac Mizzle don't feel he's a leader. But Nick Christian, Strictly, they said that he's they feel he's a leader.
I mean, to me, it's different kind of leaders. He's a dude. I mean, but that what the kind of leader he is, it might not resonate with everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a dude that is going to go in. He likes to lead by example, so he's going to go in there and put in the work and hope that people follow it. But as far as being a vocal leader or emotional leader, well, we know that's not him. You know what I'm saying? That's not him at all. So, I would say he is a leader, but it might not resonate on every team like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be a vocal leader to be a leader. You can lead by example. And the dude, he does say certain things and communicate with people. He do say certain things, and I feel like what Chris said was some absolute bullshit. He's not holding the Clippers hostage. Y'all say he got me. Hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Chris. You said that man. No, but you said a long time ago, y'all always
goes behind the scenes in LA. You
But
don't.
hold up. Y'all say that man got nothing but knee injuries, and he got knee injuries. He came back after what was 2 months going to? He returned 2 months. What was 2 months going to do from here to now? What was that going to do for the
You know, there were
Clippers?
only like 3 games from like the 4th seed. So what are you talking about, Christian?
But what was that going to do with him playing only
2
2 months?
months
He
of
didn't play a
Clippers
full
with
regular
Kawhi
season.
Leonard.
He didn't
Oh,
play a full regular season. You're asking him to play 2 months of the season. Just no, come back next year and play full season. You ask him to come back half the season for what? For what? To
Well,
be the
half
fourth
this if
seed?
if he was healthy half the season, yeah, he should come back. But
Right.
I mean,
That's
it
what I'm
don't make
saying.
no
Ask
sense.
him to
It
play
don't
the
make no
last 2
sense.
months.
It don't make no
Right.
sense. It don't make no sense for him to come back during while the playoffs is going on, unless
Thank
they
you.
are like what I'm saying, they like number 1, number 2 seed, and they about to win the chip, and he that last
Right.
piece. You
Thank
know what
you.
I'm saying?
They the
But
fucking 7th seed, and y'all asking this man to come
he
back
was
after
cleared
2
after
months.
All-Star
Complete
break.
bullshit. No, All-Star break.
No.
Right, that's
Hold up real quick, Christian. Chris C, when did you say he was cleared? Like right at
All-Star
All-Star break?
All-Star break, he was cleared.
Oh yeah, he should have came back and played.
No,
That's
I
no
don't know.
excuse.
after All-Star break.
yeah,
Come
well,
on.
Can I
you
say
know how
something?
Kawhi gets down. He not going to come back unless he's feeling
Come
right.
on, y'all be talking about this man got arthritis in his knees, he's always injured. Now, if he got injured again, what y'all gonna say? Oh, he should have just sat down. He should have just
Now you're
waited.
I wouldn't have
He's
said
not
It
in
doesn't
shape.
make
Believe it
sense
or
for
not.
Kawhi to play
One
this year and
person at a
not even
time.
Like, bruh, he don't have to rush back.
It
He
doesn't
don't
have
have
to
to
rush
rush
back.
back.
It
He's
doesn't make
been proven
sense.
in the league. He don't got to rush back for none of you niggas. He didn't prove himself. He ain't got to rush back.
Mm.
He ain't
Well,
holding the Clippers
okay,
hostage.
but we're the fans who paid for them to do what they do, bro.
I,
Like at the end
I
of the
get that
day,
part.
he could feel any kind of way, but if you're healthy enough right at the All-Star break or right a little bit after the All-Star break, dog, he could have started off on the bench and then worked his way into the starting lineup. And the Clippers
Okay, now that's a different case.
the Clippers could have got to the 5th seed, dog, and they could have caused some damage this year. They could have won. Like if
Yeah,
he was healthy
Play a
around the
full
All-Star break,
season, training camp.
but that's the
What?
thing though.
that
We
don't
already
mean
know.
nothing.
We already know Kawhi is not gonna play unless he's feeling right. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm saying.
Like
This
we
man got
already
Embiid
know.
don't
But
arthritis in
score.
his
He's not
knees.
Antonio Brown.
I mean,
Got arthritis.
and to be honest, Chrissy, if you think he's holding them hostage, they fucking re-upped on his contract. They gave him an extension. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's as bad as you're making it out to be.
Okay,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. I feel like you trying to make Kawhi seem like he's worse than LeBron. That for me. I feel like that's some bullshit. He's
no,
not.
I'm
I
just
feel like that's some
I want to keep
bullshit
the same
because
energy that KD
he's
gets
worried
now.
about
With
his
numbers.
arthritis knees. He has
One person
arthritis.
at a time.
LeBron just drinks wine and be a drunk, a alcoholic. He's an alcoholic. That's the difference. Kawhi got an actual knees. You defending the alcoholic, somebody that drinks wine
I
and be a
think
drug addict.
if the Clippers had a real problem with him not playing, then they wouldn't have extended his contract.
And it was great for them for Kawhi not to play because this made the team better. Now they know how to play without Kawhi, and they play better as a team. This is what they need. They needed this. So this was a gift and a curse because it made other players better. So when Kawhi comes back, everybody know Kawhi, and even Paul George. I'll give him some credit. He actually was like, "Hey, I'm gonna fall back and let the young guys play," and he stayed out their way. So this actually makes their team better. So this is a gift and a curse,
Okay, but
Chris.
look, I can't accept somebody if they're healthy around All-Star break not to play. I'm sorry, I can't accept that because you have a chance. The whole point is to win a championship, and all he had to do was he could have got himself back right. He had enough months to get ready for the playoffs because he still had 2 months left. And not only that, he could have came off the bench to start off first, worked on his minutes restriction, then he could have went out there to start playing and starting again after a while. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, like now, if it was like a month before the playoffs or something like that, then I understand. But if you were healthy around that time, it's time for you to come back and play.
The man got arthritis, dog. And y'all asking this man to come back during All-Star break.
Absolutely.
Like All-Star break, knowing that he got injuries, Let that man play a full. Let him
Well
just turn.
then, well
Let
then,
him
well
work
then,
his
well,
way
well then,
there.
if he,
He's
well then, if
not
he
young
has,
Kawhi no more.
well, if he has injuries, then that's a bad GM thing by Jerry West. Then I would get rid of him. I would trade him.
Well, it wasn't his fault that he got hurt. Somebody took his ass out.
I mean, I know it's not his fault. Well, hey, it's not his fault, but hey, listen. This is a business. The best thing in sports is availability. If you're not available, you're only available for like 50 some or 60 games, sometimes 40 some games. I don't care how great you are, I can go get somebody else. It just is what it is. You know, that's the point.
I've seen niggas
That is-
available and
that
and
is the
niggas that's
reason why
available
the
ain't
Nets
doing
are
shit.
going
But that's the whole thing. You just can't go get another Kawhi Leonard. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I'm
It's only
saying. You
one
got niggas
Kawhi
that's
Leonard.
available that can't do nothing.
Okay,
We
but that's
see it.
fine. But dog, my team was in the 8 for 7 seed. I got a team. All I got to do is just continue to grow, continue to find a superstar or something. If not, try to grow my draft. Like, bro, I already know Kawhi doesn't grow on trees, but dog, he ain't playing. I need somebody to play.
He just got hurt in the playoffs. Let that man
No, I
recover.
understand that he got hurt and everything, but if you're clear to play, that's a different story. That's all I'm
you clear to
saying.
play don't mean that you ready to play. Like,
So you're not now you're Ben Simmons now?
Yeah, he's been.
no, that nigga ready to play. No, that nigga's ready to play. That nigga lying. That
Yeah,
nigga
that
lying.
nigga, he ain't coming off no knee surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to remember he got hurt. He got hurt last year, like late in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even been a full year. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He had a sprained MCL. Y'all like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, are y'all not thinking about the nigga knee? He got a sprained MCL, MCL tear, and then he has arthritis on top of that. Nigga
Okay, dog. I understand, dog. I heard I tore 2/3 of my knee and I was back the next year, bro.
The next year.
So that's what I'm saying. I was back the next year, bro. You know, I was
get a year
before
to
schedule,
recover.
ahead of schedule. I was back. It's about mindset at the end of the day. Y'all gotta understand. Adrian Peterson fucked his knee up. He came back way better than before because of that mindset.
He have arthritis.
Come back like that. He just wants to milk shit.
Yeah, but listen, we was talking about this last week. Not everybody's built like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
I'm coming back.
Well, I mean, no, but I mean, it's physically. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is built like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dwayne Wade had several knee injuries and he came back.
Yeah. But it's just like what LeBron said. It's a mental mindset.
He was never the same.
It's a mental mindset.
He kept coming back too goddamn early, and he was never the same.
Yeah, it's a mental mindset.
Set his ass out. Yeah, mentally.
Everybody else that had the knee surgery sat out a whole year at least. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even been a whole year since his knee surgery. So I mean, I don't know.
Thank you. I don't know what more they want from Kawhi. Gives people championships. He gives you guys moments. What more do you want from him?
He only got 2 championships. Stop, dog. You trying to act like this motherfucker won 5. Stop, dog. No, you only won 2 championships. You act like this dude don't won 5 or 6.
When he's playing, he give y'all nothing but
everybody knows that.
Listen, I know I'm shooting Kawhi some bail right now, but it's like, nigga, this is what I be talking about. You know, this is what I was talking about when we was putting together that 75 list. Like, to me, I don't know if he's not like a top 75 player. He's not in my 75.
My top 90 something, nigga.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. He is.
Everybody knows that Kawhi likes to lose.
Dude, if you look at Kawhi's body of work outside of the Toronto Raptors run, like what other moment has he had?
No.
I agree.
He's
an incredible player. He's an incredible player, but it's lots of incredible players in the league. But the dudes that go to the top, to the cream of the crop, you know what I'm saying? They check all the boxes and shit for me.
Yeah, it's what you do in the playoffs. It's what you do in the playoffs.
Hey man, he's that incredible.
I care less about regular season.
Health is part of it
Stop
too.
anointing
Yeah,
people.
health is the
listen,
main issue. Yeah,
if Iverson only played 7-8 seasons and shit, you know
then
what
he
I'm
wouldn't be a
saying?
top
Like
75 player.
exactly, exactly, dog.
We wouldn't be
Exactly.
having this conversation. So
Niggas is not on the list because they injuries too and shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's that's how I feel about it.
And
Exactly.
Paul
Like,
George
listen,
yeah.
gets criticized because that
listen.
nigga choked. Kawhi,
No, hold up. Listen though, but
Kawhi
listen
can
though,
get his
but
bag.
listen though.
That
If
nigga arthritis, man.
if we did not consider injuries, nigga, Penny Hardaway would be top 5 of all time.
Man, shoot,
Yep.
Yep.
Brandon Roy. Let's stop calling out
Brandon
Brandon
Roy,
Roy.
would be in the top
Grant
5.
Hill,
But
Grant
dog,
Hill.
Kawhi
And Brandon
is
Roy
one
was
of
a
the
Here's
best
my thing.
players
Hold
of
on.
that
he was a
era.
beast.
One person
Hold
at
on,
a
let
time.
Nick talk. Let Nick talk. Hold up.
Yeah, and here's
Let
my
Nick
thing,
talk. Go
bro.
ahead,
And if
Nick.
we're talking about bodies of work, and that's what we're judging off of, the overall body of work that you've attained in the NBA. And I've been saying this for the longest, man. Mark Aguirre should have been in the top 75, but they didn't freaking acknowledge him at all.
Yeah.
He's got a body of work for sure.
I mean, like,
Exactly.
dog, check this out, bro. I mean, for like how many freaking years?
Man, come on, man. Over Giannis,
Mark
baby.
Aguirre was a
Like
monster
about
back in
Oh
the
no,
day.
Mark was a
9+
fool.
years
Mark
for
was
the
a
Dallas
fool.
Mavericks, leading them to the
Yeah, well, I
playoffs.
mean, he
Leading them to
led
the
the
Western Conference Finals, bro.
One
Against
person
the
yeah,
at a
Pistons.
time.
he's got 2 chips.
And he
He's
got
got 2
championships
chips.
on that.
He's led the league in scoring like
He's
3
led the league in
times. You know
scoring.
what I'm
He's been an
saying?
all-star many a
I
time.
mean,
So it's
Kawhi
like,
got 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though,
Okay,
man.
you
You
got
know.
3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, but dog, Mark Aguirre was leading his teams to the Western Conference Finals, and he was hitting the big shots in the finals.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard only led one team to the finals. That was the Raptors.
Diaz almost taller than you.
He
Yeah,
didn't
that's
lead the Spurs.
yeah.
The
And I
Spurs
understand what you're
did.
saying.
That's
Can I
I
say
understand
something,
what you're
guys?
saying.
He
Guys, can I
was.
say something?
He
But
was.
he
But
did
see,
not
KD
lead the
as a
damn.
part.
Okay, so you telling me he led the Spurs?
Yeah.
Yes.
no,
He
he
Can I
didn't
say
lead no
something? Can I
Spurs.
say something?
He shut down KD.
Hold on.
Okay,
He
he
did
shut
not lead the
down
Spurs.
KD, but dog, he was a regular role player at that time. We didn't know who Kawhi was like that.
Right.
Until he shut
Superstar
down
of the
LeBron.
league.
And remember, they lost that one chip because he choked them free throws at the end.
Came back the
Exactly.
next year in a
Yeah.
brand new
That top
basketball
75
franchise.
list is a disrespect to
And
basketball.
he came
Yeah,
back
that's
and
true.
redeemed himself and beat that team.
Here I come.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
he
That's
built
true, bro.
himself into a star. So he came back.
like-
He
Okay,
lost
I
the chip and then got
understand
the
that,
chip.
but dog, his body of work, dog. Listen, his body of work. Whose body of work is better, his or KD's? Whose body of work?
That's sharp too.
You talking about LeBron?
No, I'm talking about KD or Kawhi. Whose body of work? KD has a better body of work.
I mean, because
He
KD
played
been playing
longer.
since 07, 08.
KD.
Kawhi just got in the league.
Okay, but that's
Like
not
in
my
like
fault,
2011.
That's
Christian.
foolishness.
But Christian,
That's
that's not
Of course
my
he gonna have
But you
more.
gotta,
He
but
been
you gotta,
playing
you gotta
longer.
look at the body of work. That's what he's saying, Christian. You gotta look at the body of work,
God.
though. You got,
Thank you,
Yeah, of
AB,
course he
because he's not
is.
listening,
yeah.
dog.
You gotta say KD. KD got more body
Of
of work
course
than
He
Kawhi.
KD
got
is.
more
He
body
came
of
in the
work.
league.
No, it's
Yeah.
KD.
Was
KD has
playing
the
34 more
better
seasons than
career.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
Dog, KD got to the finals as the leader of the OKC Thunder, and he got to the Western Conference multiple times as the
Yeah.
best player on the team. Kawhi
Yeah.
was only the best player on the team with Toronto. He wasn't there yet when they won their first championship with
In
Tim
2014,
Duncan and
he
them.
And
was
what
the
you
best
saying,
player on
and
that
what
team.
you saying, what AZ is
Dog.
saying, like when he was
This man
when
way
he went
too
to the
much
final
better.
with the Spurs, he played a part. He played a part. He wasn't an
Yeah, the
integral.
Right.
first
He
year
was
they
a
went.
great
Yeah.
part
Yeah,
of
the
it.
first year, that second year,
Let me
he was the leader. He was the best player on that team. The
let me
second
say
time.
something right quick. Let me
Hey,
say something right
let's be
quick.
real about the.
So what's set aside Kawhi and what had have everybody take notice of Kawhi was his defense. His defense on LeBron has showed what kind of player he is. Yeah,
On
he
both
worked
sides of the
hard to
ball.
be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But his defense is what set him apart. That's what we're trying to say, his body of work. It wasn't his offense, it was defense.
What are you
That
doing?
gave LeBron frustration in the finals.
HD, and I'm not even gonna give Kawhi Leonard all that credit for Toronto Raptors either.
Okay.
Why?
So
Because look,
Why?
you forget, did the Warriors not have injuries? And then
That's
Fred
bad.
VanVleet and Kyle Lowry had better series than him. They were the
We can say the same thing about Giannis last
You know
year.
what?
We can
It's
say
crazy.
the same thing
Look,
about Giannis last
the
year.
first 3
There
rounds
was
we give
injuries
him.
on the
Look,
Nets.
the way that he got there is why that championship is
Yeah.
looked at.
And we got to factor
Let me
this
give.
in too, Christian. Remember he played against Golden State and he tripped and he messed his ankle up.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
let me
So
do a
just
response to
imagine
Chris.
had he played,
I
shoot,
give
man, come
Kawhi
on.
credit for that chip
Yeah.
because the way I mean, look at the
You give
gauntlet he
Kawhi
had to
credit,
go
but you don't
through.
give Giannis
He had to
credit.
go through the
Last year,
76ers. He had to go through Giannis. All them teams backed by the
oh,
league.
now you want to give Giannis credit.
Let
Okay.
me
A young
let
Giannis.
me
A
do my
young Giannis.
I
response
give
right
them
quick.
credit.
Okay,
I
but
just
that
don't
was
like
the
that team.
inexperienced Giannis, though. That don't count. Giannis wasn't at his peak
But
like he is now. Giannis
Yeah.
still was
let
an
me
incomplete
What the
player.
hell?
And then if you
They
look,
were
he
back. He
let
was
was.
the MVP.
Christian,
You
hold
give
up.
that nigga
Let me
no
do my
pass.
response real quick.
Nah,
Dog.
not when winning in Toronto though.
Yo,
Bro,
yo,
He
let me
was
say something.
MVP
Let me
that
say
year.
something.
I
Yo,
don't
it's
care
been
if he was MVPs. MVPs are the most overrated thing in the league. They're
Let
not
me
even
easy.
they're
let
not
me
even
That's
done
seasonal.
fake.
Easy.
They're
That's
Hold on.
seasonal
No,
thing.
we
the
not
most
shooting Giannis
overrated
That's
no
award in
during the
the
regular
Hold
league.
on.
season though. Let's
No,
factor that
they
in,
were
fellas.
up
It is.
my
2-0.
It's
brother.
the
Yeah,
most
that's regular
dog.
season. That I don't care about regular
I
season
don't care about
MVP.
regular
Nah,
season
you need
shit.
to
I
It's
go
care
what
My
you do
about
in
brother.
the
Let
playoffs.
finals.
me
I don't
do a
give a
response
damn.
real
You
quick.
was up 2-0.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let me
This
do
guy
my
in the chat
So
okay.
I
said,
feel you,
what?
Christian. I
We've
feel
seen
you.
plenty
I
of teams up
understand.
2-0.
I understand,
Whatever.
Christian, but at the same time, we all play the sport, dog. That don't mean nothing, bro. When the real
Yup.
deal, when it's nut cutting time, then you got to prove it, bro. I don't care if you won regular season MVP. That is me though.
Dog,
That always
Oh,
been
well,
me.
then
Kawhi
get.
ran
I mean,
his
we'll
work
give
all
LeBron
accolades
his
in
pass. He was
time,
in the
basketball is
dog.
finals in
He's
trash.
only
07.
really
He
had
Personal
was
what, like
accolades in
inexperienced in the
basketball is
finals.
trash.
Like
Like
he
going
was
back to Golden
inexperienced in the
State, right?
finals with the Spurs.
Like let
Yeah,
me go back to Golden
But do
State
you
to
get
what
that
that's
nigga
Christian
just
pass?
me
said.
though.
No. So we
That
not
always
giving
been
no
me though. I don't give a
nigga
damn
pass.
about regular season. What you do in the
Give him a
playoffs, bro?
pass. Who are you talking about?
It's
Give
all
him a
about the
pass
players.
to?
I'm talking about did we give it was LeBron first finals, he got swept. Did we give him a pass? No, we ain't giving that nigga no
Nah,
pass.
I ain't get a nigga no pass.
Giannis ain't
I ain't
getting
get a
no
nigga no
pass
pass.
today.
Listen. LeBron James
I
came in
didn't.
as the man of his team. Kawhi never was the man of his team until Tim and them
Exactly.
left.
Until Tim retired
Like
and
Kobe.
everything. Then
So
he
what are
took
you talking
then he took
about? He never
then
was
he
a
took
Like
nigga
precedence.
who ran the team. He was a great role player. Then he
Yeah,
became
Kawhi
a
was the
superstar once
best
Tim
player
left.
and the
yeah.
superstar of the team at the Raptors.
even
LeBron came in
Sorry.
the
Right
league
now.
running his own
As
team
the
We not
chosen
as
one.
giving
the
Giannis no
guy.
bell.
As the chosen one.
You out there on the court. We not shooting you no bell. You were up 2-0. You
Yeah.
that's no. You get no fucking
Bro,
excuse.
okay, he
Nigga,
was
you
up
lost.
2-0, but whose team was better? Was it the Raptors or the Bucks? The Raptors,
Bucks.
nigga. The Raptors was
better.
conference finals
They
3
were
years in a
better.
row, nigga. They was in the Eastern semis, then the finals. What are you talking about? They had a better
AD.
team.
Kawhi was just they would look. The Bucks
No,
were better. They just had Kawhi.
They had a better
They just
team,
had Kawhi.
nigga.
All right, if DeRozan was on that team, who was winning? The Bucks or the Frozen?
Dude, the Bucks would have won because
The
DeRozan
Bucks.
would have choked,
Exactly.
nigga.
That's what I'm saying. The only
Nobody's
X factor
saying
on the
that
team
about
is
Kawhi. I'm saying
Kawhi.
body of work.
He just
Kawhi's
said body
body
of
of
work,
work
little
is
bro.
not a top 75 or 80 player. It's not. He hasn't played
It's
that
like
many years. And he hasn't
it's
been
like
the
this.
same guy for the most of his career.
Yeah, because he been
It's
injured.
like this.
Right.
Even
So we
with
don't know
even with
what
Golden
Kawhi
Man, check
State,
this out.
He been
I don't
injured.
care.
even with
Paul
Golden
Pierce on
State,
that, so
with
it don't
Kevin
matter.
Durant, right? When Kevin Durant, when they went against Toronto in the finals, everybody know if Kevin Durant wasn't hurt, that would have been either a sweep or a Game 5 series. You know what I'm saying? Just because Kevin Durant got hurt, Toronto was able to capitalize. We're not saying Kawhi is trash. No. We talking about
No one
body of
said
work.
that. I
Yeah.
know people not saying he's trash.
Bro, are
We're
you
not
strictly?
saying he's
just
trash.
listen, bro?
We're just saying his body of work,
We
dog.
know
He's
that
not,
strictly.
Yeah,
he's not a top
it's
75 or 80 player to me. He's not. Like
it's
Kevin Durant
it's
has a
incomplete
better
as
body of
of
work than
right
he
now.
has.
It's incomplete as of right now because of the injuries. Because of the injury. That's it. That's all HD saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And
Yeah.
you know, I
I'm
agree.
just happy that most,
Any
you
other
know,
way,
that
Yeah,
The most
and I
successful
like
top
Kawhi. I fuck with
75.
Kawhi. I just wish
I
he wasn't
wouldn't
hurt all the
say
time.
I wouldn't say Penny would be a top 5. I think if he didn't get hurt, I think he would have been
Yeah,
either top 2 or
heck
top
yeah.
3.
If he didn't get
Everybody
hurt, that
know
boy
Top 2 or
would have
top
been a
3.
monster.
you gotta look at the injuries as well. Like the injuries
Like
played
Derrick Rose.
Grant Hill too. Grant Hill too.
top 10,
Injuries
top
are
20
part of the
players.
game.
AB. Grant Hill in his prime was busting Michael
Man was
Jordan.
giving boys that work. Was giving boys that work.
And for him not being in the top 75 and you replace him with Anthony Davis, that's such an insult.
Yeah, that's a slap in the face.
The top 75
Okay,
That's
but
a slap in the face.
Grant Hill's not a top
The top
75 player,
75
guys.
list is an insult.
He
to
wasn't at that
basketball.
level for a long time. Look, listen.
No. That's what we saying. That's what we saying, little bro. I'm talking about them injuries.
Okay, injuries. Okay,
yeah, the injuries. The injuries. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Because Grant was that dude before them injuries came. Yeah.
It's like, but dog, Russell Westbrook has a better body of work. He's played longer.
Facts.
Longer seasons.
Facts.
He does. Is he better like as far when healthy?
No, he's not better. But the body of work.
But as far as body of work and career, Russell's had a better career because he's played longer. So that's all we're saying. If Kawhi would have played a lot longer than what he has, I would agree with you that Kawhi would be in my top 30. But
hell yeah,
are the reason why I can't put him there because he hasn't played full seasons. Even when he was with San Antonio, his early years, he came in with knee injury problems. He only played a certain amount of games. I don't know. I know all about Kawhi. Kawhi's a beast. He is.
Greg Oden. Yeah, he was a beast when he was at San Diego State.
Right. San Diego State was a beast. So that was his problem. That's why a lot of teams passed up on him. It's because
in the second, that's why he got picked second round.
Right.
Injuries.
Here's the thing though, I'm not Grant Hill, but Greg Oden had knee injuries. Imagine Greg Oden had knee injuries. Greg Oden would have been a monster.
Oh man, Greg Oden was overrated. Go ahead, Christian.
Nah, Greg was getting exposed in that national championship game. I seen that shit. I seen that crap. They was exposing Greg in the national championship game.
Mike Conley was the guy, not Greg Oden. Go ahead, Christian.
No, you mean Brandon Roy?
I ain't gonna hold y'all, but what we talking about? I kind of zoned out. Like, my bad.
No, we talking about.
No, we're not talking about the Blazers. Greg Oden played at Ohio State. The guy.
You still talking about Kawhi?
And Greg Oden had bad knees, but before the bad knees, he wasn't really that good of a center because I looked at the national championship game. They was giving that dude that work.
Right.
They were giving his ass that work.
Shout out to my Gators.
Shout out to my Gators. It's gonna be better than him. Everybody was laughing at the shit.
Oh, Kobe better than who? Greg, better than who, bro?
No, I'm saying Kevin Durant was better than Oden. He should have gone to Portland.
Ask Chris on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now Chris still here.
Oh, yeah, he would have been okay, center. I don't know about dominant though, because he had no offensive moves.
Go ahead, Chris. See, Christian asking you something.
So I was trying to ask about what's the status on AJ Brown and Debo. That's what I wanted to know. I just wanted to real quick. AJ Brown and Debo, because I was listening to your video and then I saw some other reports about Debo possibly going like that the Jags are trying to get him.
That's what I said. They've been watching my video.
You did too?
Because I'm the first one to say
that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah, before I watch, that's what I was saying. Before I watched your video, I was hearing about that. That's crazy. But
if he go to Jacksonville, bro, them boys can be a playoff team, bro.
Yeah, I wish he can go to Tampa, but man,
Nah, because he playing the NFC. Because he playing the NFC, they gonna trade him to the AFC.
True.
Yeah, that'll just be.
To get rid of Chris
That'll be insult to injury. We had Debo over there, bro. Come on, dog. Stop it, dog.
Look, get rid of Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin for Debo.
Hey,
Would you take it?
Would you take
with Tom Brady?
Come on, dog. You got TB12 and Debo.
I know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers management. They're not getting rid of.
Yeah, they're not getting him, bro.
They're not.
We
So
can
it's
stop the
not
cap
what
on
I,
that
Chris
one.
Godwin,
not what I like.
man,
I know
y'all
what they're
get
gonna
rid of
do
Chris Godwin.
before they even
We
know
can
it.
stop the cap on that one.
You
Right.
know what's pissing me off, man? I just would not pay Chris Godwin that money.
And you
He
got
get hurt too
to think
much.
about it. John Lynch is the president. He played for Tampa Bay. He like, hell no, we ain't gonna trade him over there.
Right.
He should have
I
been. He
would
should have been the president over with us. He should have
Man,
been
John
president
Lynch,
with us.
John Lynch ain't running shit. That's Mike Shanahan. Mike Shanahan running San Francisco.
Of course he is.
Right. John Lynch is nothing but a puppet. John Lynch ain't no.
Oh, John Lynch ain't running it? Okay,
No,
well.
he ain't
Hell
running that shit. It's
no.
Mike, it's
Okay.
the Shanahans.
Okay.
Everybody
Well,
know that. I ain't gotta be in Cali to know that shit. I knew that when they hired him.
and Kyle be getting in his own way though. Kyle is a good offensive coordinator, but he be getting in his own way.
That's because Mike is trying to teach Kyle, but Mike is too old, man. Mike like shit, son. Damn.
Man, Mike is the reason why.
Look.
Mike is the reason why RG3 got hurt.
No, RG3.
I remember that.
No, RG3 father is why.
RG3 didn't slide. Yeah, RG3 dad the reason why. But no, RG3 was running and he slid.
Yeah.
He didn't
And
slide.
he tore up his knee.
But RG3 was always injury prone. That he only played one season at Baylor.
He had a great rookie season. I mean, literally Russell Wilson's career would have went completely different had they lost against the Redskins that year. Because that was the game that he tore his ACL.
Yeah, but he was already hurt coming in though.
And what a turnaround! Because
what up, HD?
What a turnaround!
What's up, Scoochie?
What happened, man?
Bulls and 7.
Gavin, shout out to get that first round exit.
Bulls and 7. Bulls and 7.
Bulls at home in 5.
I don't know who's worse. You were,
Gavin, Bulls in the sweep. Bulls are garbage.
Yeah, okay.
Bulls are garbage.
God, I don't know who's worse.
Our coach, Billy Donovan's garbage, Zach Levine's garbage, Kobe White's
Jesus Christ.
That whole team was garbage, Gavin.
No, they ain't garbage. They coach garbage, and DeRozan ain't no number one.
No. Zach, the coach is garbage. Billy Donovan is trash.
Billy Donovan been trash since he was at OKC.
But
now we're gonna blame the coach. We're gonna blame the coach.
Zach Levine sucks too. He was missing wide open jump shots from the 3.
No, don't you blame that all on that nigga. Don't you blame
now
it
they
on
want to blame the coach.
Don't you do
They
that.
want to blame
Don't
the
you come
coach.
in here. You need to blame the main person is DeRozan. That's his team. You said it. You said he's the best player, Gavin. You blame him. He's
Yeah,
the
but
leader of his
but
team.
nobody else.
If and buts. That's his team.
Oh, right.
He's supposed to play better.
Right,
It don't matter what Zach
We do.
Levine do.
He do.
Right, but the Milwaukee Bucks play team basketball.
But we all know. But Chris, we all know DeMar DeRozan is the number 3.
Of course,
is the best number 3.
I'm here to fuck with Gavin. That's what I'm here for.
He's the best number 3 that they got.
Look, I want the Bulls to win the series. I want them to
They're
win.
not.
It's just like,
They're not. They're not. You know that.
The Milwaukee Bucks play team basketball.
You know they not, bro.
And the Bulls
I knew they weren't gonna win from the jump.
The Bulls don't have the team to match up against
3-1.
Nah, it's a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup for the Bulls, man.
Bucks don't even look good. Can't coach.
No, it's not as much.
We saying that, but hell, they down 3-0. So you tell me.
It's not even really about the bad matchup. It's just that we don't have the players who are willing to step up. We don't have players that are willing to step up. Like Zach Levine play like shit. Kobe White turns the ball over. Boots just wants to pop.
Yeah.
I thought DeRozan was MVP. I thought he was MVP.
But like I said, talk about DeRozan. The Bucks like to play team basketball. If nobody wants to step up with DeRozan, then DeRozan can't. DeRozan's not going to be
about DeRozan is the problem. Listen. We've been watching basketball longer than you. I've been watching it since the 80s. DeRozan is the problem. He don't have the alpha in him. He don't have the
He's more of
clutch.
a beta.
He doesn't know how to raise teams.
But DeRozan's game, but DeRozan shoots
DeRozan
mid-range.
doesn't have
He's
the
more.
balls.
Yeah,
DeRozan
DeRozan is more so of an ISO. He's more of a
Right,
ISO
DeRozan
player.
shoots.
DeRozan don't
DeRozan,
have the
DeRozan's game. DeRozan's game.
DeRozan is like
Listen to me.
KD.
Listen
They
to me.
don't
Listen
have
to me.
the mentality.
Listen to me. Listen to me. DeRozan is a mid-range shooter. So basically, if he gets doubled and DeRozan can't get to his spot, he's gonna have to pass the ball up. When he passes the ball, up, other players are expected to hit the shots like Zach LaVine, who was hyped up coming into this playoff. Zach LaVine was missing open shots. It's not just on DeRozan; it comes down to the other players.
Okay, but it is DeRozan. Listen, DeRozan is the guy. He was paid to be the guy.
Right.
Zach LaVine's going for a contract. We know Zach LaVine not the guy because Zach LaVine been
They're right there. I got him. I got him.
Since Minnesota, he's been choking. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have a guy. Listen, you're always going to get pushed off the spot. You're always going to get pushed around. That's when you have to mentally overcome that and make something happen. That's the difference between players from my day to these players today.
Right.
These players today,
Chicago, bottom line, Chicago just a bunch of overpaid role players, dog. That's just it, bro. That's it.
Overpaid role players.
It's number role players, dog. Ain't no alpha dog in that damn team.
But it's not
Nobody
the
but Scottie
Brooklyn
Pippen
Nets
in
are
this
role
league.
players. The Bucks, they're role players. All
Yeah.
of these teams are role players. There's only probably 2 or 3 teams in the playoffs that I
HD.
can specifically say they have a
I'm on the
true
way.
leader on their team, and they fit. Everybody fits around that true leader.
HD.
Everybody else is role players.
Yeah.
JT,
I
are
agree
you
with you. I
riding?
agree with you, HD, but I don't want to ever hear you talk about how Kobe White's good again.
Kobe White is good.
I'm about to
Kobe White is
I'm about
good.
to find
Kobe
out
White
that
is
He's good.
garbage.
He just
Kobe
not
White-
shining in that
Kobe White
system
is
though,
not garbage.
Scoop.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
Kobe
He's not
White
shining in that
is
system.
It's not about
system
the
is
system.
trash.
Kobe
Everybody
White lost
shut
the
up.
ball.
Let me talk. Damn. Look, Kobe
About to-
White is not garbage. He doesn't fit that system. If you're trying to make Kobe White a number 2 or a 1 or a 3rd option, you're going to suck. He's not that player. He's a solid role player who can get hot at certain times if you put him in position. Your problem is DeRozan, LaVine, and those guys aren't doing anything or taking the pressure. So you're
Nope.
trying to rely on guys like Vucevic or Caruso and them to try to be your playmakers as well as your shot makers, and that's not going to work. Kobe White is a scorer. He needs the ball in his hands, and you have to create some.
Kobe White had the ball in his hands. Kobe White took the ball down the court 2 possessions in a row and got stripped by Grayson Allen twice.
But he got to be comfortable though, Scoop. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He got to be comfortable in the role.
Right, but you act like Grayson Allen's a bum. Grayson Allen was balling at Duke. His only problem was he was just stripping players for no reason in college.
Yeah, he was hot headed.
That nigga is a
Allen
menace.
he was a solid player in college than Kobe White.
Yep. He was just a hot head.
I'm about to be out
Didn't
there.
Kobe White go to
Yeah, but
North Carolina, right?
that's Duke. That's Duke, not the Bucks.
He
Duke
was
is
good when he
good. Now,
came to the
Duke has
league.
good players. Jason Tatum played at
I know,
Duke.
but I'm just
A
talking
lot
about
of the
it's 2
best players
different.
played at
I'm
Duke.
talking about
B.I.
different
played at
leagues.
Duke.
Okay, but we're
Urban
talking
played
about
at
now,
Duke.
dog. Grayson Allen has been balling since he got in the league, bro. He's played on the right teams in the right system. Kobe
He just a
White
hot head.
He hasn't played.
Yeah, he was just a hot
He's
head at
on the
Duke.
right team.
Yeah, he just
He
like
would play
knocking
better.
niggas out and knocking these hoes out.
Yeah, that's all Grayson was. That's why Grayson didn't go high in the draft. Not to cut
His
y'all off,
name
SG.
is Grayson. Come on.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Well, same thing
you
is
don't
going to go
know
for the Bulls next year.
Nah, but
Grayson
Grayson was
in your
nice
life.
at Duke. He just kept getting in trouble.
Yeah,
Bulls-
He couldn't help himself but tripping niggas.
Unfortunately,
He couldn't help himself.
unfortunately,
He kept tripping niggas. I don't know what gets him enjoyed about it. Yeah, nigga.
I don't know, bro. He was like a Johnny Manziel, dog.
Unfortunately, the Bulls are not.
Nah, he better than Johnny Manziel.
Unfortunately, the Bulls are not going to fight.
Now I'm just giving that example though,
Nah,
Chris.
don't do that. Don't do that to Grayson.
I'm gonna do it to it because you're smart. Nope. spoiled white boy, dog. Let's just be honest, dog.
The Bulls aren't gonna fire Billy Donovan.
Yeah, he was this spoiled, dog.
Hold on, guys. I can't hear Scoochie. What you said, Scoochie?
I said until Donovan's gone, it's gonna be the same shit every year.
Until Ronsdorf is gone, y'all gonna have the same problem every year.
I'm just talking about from the coach, you know.
No, it's your owner, dog. Why do you think the Cowboys haven't won? Because of Jerry. Jerry's in the way. Ronsdorf's in the way. Ronsdorf don't spend money.
Once Ronsdorf passes away, y'all gonna be straight.
They don't spend money. They don't get a real alpha male type of coach in there because they don't want to have to pay him all that damn money. They're cheap.
Yep.
You got to know the business. The business side of it is Ronsdorf, the Bulls could have been back in prominence a long time ago. Ronsdorf just doesn't want to spend money because the Bulls.
When you're talking about like Derrick Rose,
huh?
I said, when are you talking about a long time ago, like Derrick Rose days?
Before Derrick Rose, like after Michael left, they could have reloaded and added a lot of players to their team.
But he didn't, though.
But he did it because he's cheap. That's why it took him till Derrick Rose to get back good again because he wasn't spending money. They only got Derrick Rose because he was a childhood guy. He's from Chicago.
Yep. Facts.
Because really they were supposed to take Michael Beasley because he was the better player, but they went with Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I mean Michael Beasley from Kansas State, man.
Yeah, Beasley was a monster, yeah,
Beasley was that dude, man. Beasley was nice.
Right.
He just had mental problems though.
Cool.
That's
you guys think Zach LaVine's going to the Knicks? A lot of people think that.
I mean, Zach getting his only thing about Zach getting his own doggone way though, bro. He getting his own way.
I don't know where Zach going, but Zach is a role player. That's all he is.
Zach just needs to make up his mind.
Zach doesn't take smart shots. He just jacks.
No, he don't, bro. He don't.
I agree with you. It's just Zach.
I was so pissed earlier. Zach's trying to run in.
Zach Levin's a role player.
Oh yeah. Zach, but Zach, he nice. It's just Zach need to be in a nice system to where he's not the man and he just doing what he needs to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, hey man, to shoot the ball. If you open, drive to the lane.
Right. AB man. AB man.
Zach Levin is the third or a fourth option.
What you talking about, Christian?
Man, I know you saw us crush LB's heart here last night. That was such.
Nah, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to look at it, bro. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Yeah, man, it was such a delight, wasn't it?
Oh man, I already knew when they lost. I already knew when LeBron posted his stream. I started laughing.
You guys see what LeBron posted? I'll never.
When they lost, soon as they lost, I seen HD stream. I started laughing. I said, "Yep, he finna get that boy the business."
You guys see what LeBron posted? I'll never. You guys see what LeBron posted? I'll never miss the playoffs again.
You said what? Hold on. What you said, Scoochie?
I said you guys see LeBron posted that he'll never miss the playoffs again.
Yeah, we seen that.
I seen that bull.
He said that shit last year.
I don't listen to guys. I don't listen to bums who sat on the bench the last part of the season.
They want to commentate when they not in the playoffs.
Right. Nobody.
Look, GM.
LeBron James is a host.
Yeah, he's a host. He's a host.
Yeah.
Like nobody care about him. Like I'm so glad he's out the damn playoffs. We can actually have some real ballers play.
Hey, bro, LeBron. Hey, let me get the whole.
Attention.
Let me get the whole basket with cheese.
Right, yeah.
Crazy man. Look, I'm tired of people, man, talking about, they just. I mean, every time we guarding KD, look, they allow people to be physical in the playoffs.
For sure. He just
like, I'm tired of this soft shit. Like, man, they holding KD, grabbing him.
Man,
that's what they do.
Look, man, hold up, Christian. No, ain't nobody giving KD that shit. KD is fucking up. He's playing pussy. You need to wake your ass up and play.
And ball.
I've seen Allen Iverson, Kobe, Mike. I've seen
Elijah One.
I've seen all of these guys getting roughed up, and they found a way to win the damn game.
Exactly.
He don't got it, dog.
Thank you.
He don't got the heart. He don't have it.
Thank you.
He's not built like that.
He's a phenomenal scorer, but
I'm tired of this too. KD played
one
like
of the.
that because he played
I
like that
said it
last night. See
yesterday,
that
and
we
I
I
talking
put
will
it
about?
like
say it
this,
Don't say.
dog. KD can
Oh,
score
go
with the
ahead,
best
AB.
of them, but when it come to heart and intangibles, he don't got it, bro. It is what it is. He don't have
Kevin
it.
Durant is the Kim
And
Kardashian of the NBA. He's all
Yeah.
I
fake.
wouldn't say all
He
that,
looks
but
good, but he's fake.
I mean, we can agree
I
to
wouldn't say
disagree.
that.
We can. I mean, he can score, but he doesn't have. But he doesn't have that intangible, dog. Like
No,
other
what he
factors of the
said,
game, bro.
what he said,
Exactly. Like Kevin
no, what
Durant
he
Other
said,
factors
is
of the
what he
game. If
is
said,
it's
not just
like
that good.
Christian. If you know your shot not going down, then what you go do? You go defend and
Go in the
rebound.
paint and
no, one
cut.
Yeah,
stripper. What did you say?
yeah.
You said
No, I
KD
was
could
just saying.
what?
he's
No,
a good
he.
scorer. I was
No,
saying he was a good scorer, but the other
one Trimper
intangibles he
said.
doesn't do.
No,
The other intangibles.
I'm asking him about what he said. One Trimper. What did you say? KD was like who?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I was basically saying like KD is the Kim Kardashian of the NBA. All good, but he's all fake. Kevin Durant is plastic surgery. Like
I agree. He is. He
Kevin
fake as
Durant is
shit.
plastic surgery.
Yep, I agree.
He's all
Yeah,
fake.
and that's
Kim
the
Kardashian
cold
looks
part,
good,
dog.
but we all know that all that is all silicone, all that is all fake, all surgeries. So that's Kevin Durant. Like,
Yep.
look at what Jason Tatum did to him
Yeah,
in the regular season. Jason
yeah,
Tatum dropped 250 piece on KD in the regular season.
yeah.
Then look at the playoffs. Jason Tatum in the last 3 games bullied Kevin Durant, blocked him, stripped him, frustrated him, pinned him, held it down. Like, damn. Like, man, look, KD is all fake, man. I'm sorry. KD is a tier 3 player. KD is not even in my top 60 at this point. I ain't gonna lie. KD is not in my top 60 right now.
He ain't in my top 60. He out of that shit. He out of the top 60.
And
Yeah,
another thing too,
he's
man.
too sensitive. He's too sensitive, dog. He worried about what the social media do and all that. I'm like, bro.
Exactly.
I'm
He's
like, dog,
worried
F
about
that, bro.
social
You got to
media.
go out
Like,
there
what
and
the
play,
fuck?
dog. You got to go out there and play.
Exactly, bro. And another thing, AB, is that they giving him talking about the coach made Kevin Durant not be as aggressive on offense. That was the game plan. I'm like,
Nah, man.
come
We all know.
But even if the coach did, Kobe Bryant and them would have said, I ain't no motherfucking decoy, give me the ball.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if he paying you like that,
that's the mentality I'm talking about. Everybody step back. Exactly, that's the mentality I'm talking about. Everybody step back. Let's me
And
do
then, fella, we gotta think who we talking about. We talking about Nash, man. Nash ain't no damn coach, dog.
Niggas ain't listening
Come on,
to
man.
Steve
Nash
Nash
is
He
talking
ain't no
about.
damn coach, dog.
Niggas ain't
Man, Nash
listening
is
to
trash.
nothing Steve Nash talking about. Cut it out. KD out there not being aggressive because he not being
Exactly,
aggressive.
bro.
Stop trying to give
He
him a fucking
a
pass.
passive coach
We
down here. That
tired of
bitch
that.
Jock Vaughn want to bench all them niggas, man. Sit y'all ass down.
Right. I'm tired of that shit. You gonna give us our goddamn respect. You gonna give us our respect. We putting it on them. We putting it on them. And I'm talking about people dismissing us like we're not a good team.
I gotta give y'all credit, man. Boston came to play this shit.
The Nets just can come back.
They came to play this
Miraculously
year.
come back.
JT showed me showing me
delusional.
something this year, man. JT
It's
showing me something this year.
delusional. They're not coming back. It's delusional.
It's a wrap.
I
It's a
guarantee
wrap.
you they're not coming back.
Man,
It's
this
a wrap.
series is over, man.
You
This
can
is
believe in your
4-0
team, but
series.
there's delusion.
Yeah,
I'm tired of
it's a
this
wrap.
delusion
It's
out
a
here.
wrap. They
And
not.
being
Yeah,
dismissive.
y'all. Hey, Christian, y'all going to the second round, bro. So
Exactly. This is either a 4-0 series or a 5-1
And
series.
yeah, it's pretty much done, man. I hope.
I say we would sweep them or we win in 5.
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
Yeah.
You said it. You said it. I ain't gonna lie. I had the Nets. I had the Nets in 6, but I was wrong.
Gonna do it.
I had the Nets in 6. I was wrong. I was wrong.
6 and I was wrong.
Yeah, I had the Nets in 6, but hell. Hey, bro.
I'm
hey,
not even into proving y'all wrong. That's not even
Christian.
my point. I was about trying to win because I know we're better than them.
Hey, Christian. Bottom line. Bottom line, salute to the head coach, bro, because he putting defense on their ass.
Yeah.
He putting defense on their ass, and they can't handle it.
Exactly.
No, they
Salute to
can't
Ime
handle it.
Udoka, man.
They
He is
cannot
great
handle
coach.
it.
Stop giving
Nash
this
is
team.
shit water.
Look, I'm sorry. Stop giving them passes when KD chose. They chose this coach. They chose this team. They chose to try to get James Harden just for him to go to the same goddamn team he wanted to go to.
Exactly.
You chose this, KD. This is your thing. Like, stop giving this man a pass on about the coach. They ain't listen to no fucking Steve Nash.
They wasn't gonna listen to him from the jump. They were doing.
Steve Nash.
All this
No,
is
let
on
him see.
KD.
Let us see it.
I agree.
Yeah, he
KD.
wasn't go. Man, nah, bro. I ain't like to hire from the jump. I'm like, what the hell? They giving him a head coach job for?
Before the black guy, they should have kept the white guy. He was a good
They
coach.
shouldn't have kept Jock Vaughn, bro. Because Jock Vaughn got it them niggas in the bubble. I'm like, come on, bro.
No, before Jock Vaughn, hold on, was the white dude? That was his name?
Yeah, it was the white dude. It was the white dude.
Yeah. He was a good coach. Kyrie Irving got rid of the coach. He should have listened to the dude.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving was the one that said that they don't need a coach.
Stop.
Wasn't that Kyrie Irving that said they don't need a coach?
He's a good coach. He's a solid coach. He literally helped get that team with D-Lo and helped that team. And you gonna sit there and say that man's not a good coach. He never got. He literally got his team stripped from him. They were building on something, and he got his team stripped from him.
They stopped playing for him.
And he got a new coach. He got Kyrie Irving. This is a new player now.
Yep, it's gonna have to take a real coach to like, nah, Kyrie, we ain't doing that ISO crap.
Exactly.
We ain't doing that ISO. Kevin, KD, we ain't doing that ISO crap.
They need a real coach. And
yes,
this is their fault for
the Brooklyn Nets are outcoached. Like Boston Celtics just showed that.
They showing the muscle. They showing the muscle.
Why?
Exactly.
I was so
like this series,
confident
that
in this
coaching
series. I was never nervous.
Yeah.
I never was nervous in the series.
Yeah.
Because I knew that we could win. I knew that.
And I ain't gonna even lie.
This series.
I ain't gonna even lie, Christian. That boy JT stepping up on me. He proving me wrong, man. He's stepping up.
For real, man. Jason Tatum is proving me wrong.
Up. He is stepping his game up. I'm like, okay, that's what I think. That's the Jason Tatum I want to see. That's the Jason Tatum I want to see.
Defer to Jason Tatum saying, "Hey, this is your team." And I saw that in Game 3. Once he gave him the ball and said, "Hey, bro, you take it," and he was like, and I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
I said, "Whoa." I said, he arrived right there. Once he closes this series, you gotta close these two. You gotta close.
Yeah, you gotta close it out, bro.
To me, the team that I'm not even worried about us in the first 2 rounds. My only concern is how we're going to go against the Miami Heat. And the reason why I say how we're going to play against Miami, even though that I know that we can beat them, Jason Tatum has to be the star. And I think that's why I said Jason Tatum has to play.
So Christian, so y'all looking past Milwaukee?
Hell yeah, they ain't gonna have Chris Middleton. They ain't gonna have Chris Middleton too. They gonna have an injured Chris Middleton. Like you sitting here. I'm not saying like we just gonna blow them out, but I'm just saying we beat them. Our bench was beating their ass when they was healthy, and we had no players in the league helping them.
Hey, that's gonna be a good series though, bro. That's gonna be a damn good series.
Christian hate Milwaukee. He had like they finna sweep their ass.
I know that's not what I said. I did not say it. I just said we're not going to blow them out. I said we're going to win.
Nah, that series going 7. It's going 7.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going 7.
I think we're going 6.
Nah, it's going 7. It's going 7.
That's a good 7.
I don't know if y'all should make predictions anymore.
I'm just saying though, man.
I'm just playing AB. I'm just fucking with you.
I just said, hey man, you know, it's gonna be a good series though. It's gonna be a good series. It's gonna be a damn good series.
I would
can't even
love
lie.
for it to go 7.
Nobody
'cause,
foreseen KD playing this trash.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling
And he
you.
played,
including
man.
myself.
Man, KD
I didn't
trash.
think
I
he was
did
gonna
not.
win
I
that game.
thought now, like I said, I thought the first game, okay, well, he messed up. I thought he gonna come out like game busters game 2 and 3. Nope. Nope.
I don't know. I had a feeling he was gonna play even more ass in game 3 than game 2, because I was just looking
No,
at
you
KD.
didn't. Stop.
Yeah, I did.
No,
No,
you
the
didn't.
reason I thought I'm talking about, but when I saw KD walk on the court, and I was just like, yeah, KD not gonna have a good game, because and then Bruce Brown started scoring like 5 points. He used to go like the first 9 points. I said, oh, we finna win this game. Cause I like Bruce Brown getting it on. KD to miss like 4 shots in a row already. I'm like, no, it's like, yeah. That's when I knew, like, oh no. Like, I'm just saying, man, not like, of course, not like before the game. I'm saying I saw that, like, it was tip off, obviously. And
Hey, B, don't listen to that bullshit.
Hey, man. Hey,
whatever,
little bro.
Whatever.
Hey, I can't fault a man for how what he feel, man. But stop cap.
No, he's talking the shit.
Man,
He
look,
talking
I
shit
work
because he got money. They win.
Hey, little bro, where your sombrero at? I need you to put your sombrero on.
Hey, look, I work hard to talk shit about this team. I work hard to talk shit. Okay? I'm a working class act man.
HD,
okay?
where's the sombrero at, man? I know you got it in the closet
he was
somewhere.
Here last night. He was here last night.
Man, I can only imagine. I know you were giving that boy that work last night, man.
Yeah, LB, work last night because he played like shit.
Yeah. Yep. He played horrible, dog.
And then
I got pissed off. I turned the damn game. I said, oh man, these niggas ain't doing nothing, bro. And you see Steve Nash, you see Coach Nash is over there just looking confused as all our damn doors.
Man, he's been looking confused since the beginning.
Didn't know what the hell to do, bro. I'm like, oh no, y'all good, bro.
Man, Steve Nash been looking confused since the beginning of this series. That
man, not even the series held the whole 2 years of existence as a coach.
Exactly. He's been looking
AB, I was crying in tears.
I know Christian was having fun.
I was having so much fun, and then when Cino dropped his live, I was crying in more tears. I said, "Oh God!" He
talking about what's wrong with the Nets?
He took off his KD jersey and put on the Kyrie. He had the Kyrie
because
on.
we said it in the damn chat and shit we was in. I'm like, man, this is trash, dog.
I'm
the only one flaming him in the chat. Everybody else like, I'm not going that far to say he ain't a top 50. I'm like, he ain't no top 50 player playing like this.
Nah, not playing like this, bro. I mean,
KD ain't right.
Stop shooting that nigga Bell.
Like for real,
stop
KD
shooting him Bell
right now.
Stop.
Yeah, and they always do that for KD. It's like, bro,
on the wall, Casino,
bro, the nigga played. The nigga
gonna lose your money. We're taking
bro,
your money,
bottom
baby.
line, bro, he's having a trash playoff series, bro. He's having a trash playoff series, dog.
He didn't lose no money. Cino bet the spread and won.
No. He won one of them.
Up.
The other one he lost. The other one he did lose.
Okay.
Because he lost on. He would have got 7,600.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
7,600. The Nets needed to win. That was it. And he bet on the Nets, and I thought that was the most hilarious shit I've ever felt in my life. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he lost, but he won on the spread. I think with he won on another spread, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, CJ. We've gonna take them overrated ass Bucks and take their little asses there. Them niggas is overrated.
But hold on. What makes the Bucks overrated though?
Milwaukee
because they're not that good.
Basketball, bro.
They're not
Milwaukee
as
don't
good as
have
they
a
promote
coach.
themselves.
They don't have a coach and they settle for too many threes. That's
Milwaukee plays stupid basketball.
I mean, they're a good team. They're a good team. but the coach is trash. I never could. I never did like him.
They got a good team. They got a team good like the Celtics. The problem is the Celtics have a better coach.
Yeah,
Different.
Oh, with Brad, we would have lost it. We would have.
Oh, Brad, hell, y'all would have lost.
We would have lost. We would be that. We would be. It'd be 2-2 right now.
I need to go bad. Yeah. But I like y'all coach though, Christian. I like y'all coach.
Hell
That boy
yeah.
no nonsense.
I
love E-May.
Yeah, E-May no nonsense, bro. He go get in them players' asses, bro.
Hell
He don't give a damn.
He a good coach, man. First of all, let me give E-May some love. He a great coach. Okay, he got us. He made us tougher. He smashing the along. I mean, what more can I say? All we gotta do is get a ring, and that's it. And he may have. I mean, gosh.
Man, y'all better finish.
We gonna
win the whole thing.
That boy say he smashing Lee alone.
He married to her.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Man, they put that up there.
Listen, man, y'all better win the whole thing. If y'all don't win the whole thing, boy,
it's all for naught.
Rolling.
It's all for naught.
And you know, I ain't gonna be like C-Pen. I'm gonna show up. Still talk shit.
Nah, he's a good dang on coach though, bro. He doing his thing. He's doing his thing. I can't even knock him.
Listen, he's doing good, but it's more about what the Nets aren't doing. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from him, but we got to see. Look, I'm not listening.
This man
I want to see what he do against the Bucks. I want to see what he do against
y'all.
I want to see what y'all do
you got to show me like consistently. I don't want to see the next series you turn into an idiot.
Yeah, you turn back to
exactly. Jason Tatum has to now step up.
Man, it's gonna be even worse. It's gonna be even worse with Giannis. Because Giannis,
like I said, y'all better show up the next.
Now Giannis gonna get his though.
We have Robert Williams back, and
I don't care if y'all got.
I don't trust no Robert Williams against no Giannis.
Y'all better do y'all thing in the next.
I don't trust. Not one on one, bro. Not one on one. Not one on one.
No, he not gonna be one on one.
I want to see y'all do the same thing y'all doing now to the Bucks.
Bro, Denver about to get swept.
It
was a 20.
Oh, they losing?
They just turn over the ball. It's 119 to 119.
Denver is who we say they are.
No, it's 119.
No, they coach is terrible. They coach is
awful. He been terrible though, Christian.
Terrible.
They coach is awful. They got all them young, but they not healthy though. Michael Porter Jr. That's the nigga y'all need to be holding.
They gave him an and one. Boy, they be cheating for the Warriors. Now the rest be saving these mugs, boy.
They are saving the Warriors.
They be saving the Warriors, dog. The Warriors ain't that.
You know why though, bro?
I said that too. The Warriors not good.
Yeah,
they got good guard play. The guard play is good.
That was a good call. He was inside the circle.
Yeah, they got good guard play, but they not physical though. That's the only thing. You get physical with them, they go bow out. They go bow out.
If Denver had more big men, like if they played bigger and if they went to the paint more instead of settling. I know that's what I'm saying. And they settle for threes too a lot.
Because if Denver had
they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't have a coach.
Oh my God. How did you miss that?
They done turned the ball over here. See? And see, this is what they do every year. They ain't mentally built like that, dog. They soft.
Nah. Soft, yo. You soft.
Man.
Man,
this
Joker
soft. That nigga Joker be getting Joker about to. Hey, Joker about to get ejected because you know every series that they about to lose, Joker be getting ejected like in the last game of the series. That nigga still off. I'm like, what the fuck this series? That nigga be stealing off the. Remember he did that the past 2 years. He punched somebody in the face last year. Then the year before that, he threw a basketball.
Wasn't that last year?
Yeah. He punched somebody in the face.
And then he got the MVP, but he got swept.
Yeah. I mean, he deserved it. He is MVP. I mean, Denver's is terrible, man.
Yeah,
This
Denver's
team sucks.
trash, dog. Yeah.
Man,
I'm sorry.
it ain't Joker fault,
Man.
dog. It's just this team around him.
Yeah,
Like he
Denver
can't.
trash, dog.
It's not his
Compared
fault.
to Giannis' team, Giannis got a way better team than you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not Joker fault, dog. Joker. I mean, he
No,
can
it's
only
not
do
Joker's
so.
fault. Joker,
No, it's
He
not.
can only do so much, man, with this
Yeah.
goddamn team. If they had Jamal Murray, I think they would beat Golden State.
And I like
If they
Jamal
had
Murray, man. I like Murray, man. I like Murray.
And Murray need to stop
Jeremiah.
getting hit from these white girls and come on back. That's a nigga that need
Yeah.
to come on back and stop filming white girls. I mean, allegedly filming white girls.
Yeah, because I don't trust. What's the other cat, Michael Porter?
Man, that nigga there get on my nerves because he's
so
bro.
He's so damn inconsistent. He don't got no heart,
He's
dog.
a good player, but he
don't got no heart, dog. None.
He be pissing me off because he settles for all these bullshit ass threes when he
Instead of attacking the
paint.
basket. Instead of attacking the basket.
He can dominate the mid range. He did that in college. He dominated in high school. He was a good mid range shot, but when he hurt his back and came in the NBA, he just started shooting nothing but jumpers. I'm like,
Instead of I'm like,
this
damn,
not
bro.
the
You
nigga
can...
I like.
No, that's not yours.
And then they just gave him a contract, a big ass max, super max.
Man, yes, a lot of money for nothing.
I'm like, you ain't did nothing.
Who you talking about?
That nigga, they gave
I'm talking about Michael Porter Jr. They gave him a contract extension. They gave him a lot of money, dog. And he's big
They
bag
gave
of
him like
nothing.
190.
Yes, and I'm like, for what? For what?
That's the problem with this league. They paying these guys.
They paying these number twos and number threes.
Yeah,
they paying all these number twos and number threes. One true.
Paying all these
This is so stupid.
All these number ones and all these twos and threes. All this money.
Yeah,
got 31
they pay
seconds on the
Scottie
clock.
Pippen too much money, man.
HD.
That's crazy.
When you see this play that they just did, this was the dumbest play in Warriors history. Why would they run this play with 31 seconds?
Yeah,
That's just stupid.
but I'm just saying, bro. I haven't been impressed with the Warriors. Like, I don't see why everybody's hyping them up. I don't think they could beat the Suns because the Suns.
No, they're not gonna beat the Suns.
It's over.
They're not gonna beat the Suns.
Come on, man. Stop it, man. The Suns are the best.
And I don't think they're better than either Memphis or Minnesota. I think Memphis and Minnesota gonna whoop their ass.
I don't think they're better than Dallas. They not better than Dallas.
Oh, no, they ain't better than Dallas. Hell no, Dallas will beat them.
Oh, my God. If Dallas was the second seed and Golden State was the third, oh, God, they would be.
Yeah.
They would be even more trouble. They would be losing it.
Only reason I'm going for Dallas because I like Jason Kidd. Other than that, I can't stand Dallas.
Hey, man, look, I want to, I always apologize. I apologize to Luka. You know what I'm saying? He became, it was the media fault. You know what I'm saying? That was
with Jason Kidd? Oh, hell yeah.
No. I'm talking about with Luka. That was the media fault, man.
Luka be balling, dog. Y'all.
I know he was balling, but
Luka nice.
To be honest, because Luka, that he was going around and just allowing him to call him the Larry Bird, and that it was pissing me off. I'm like,
he ain't Bird.
He was allowing.
He ain't Bird. Hell no.
Me off.
Hell no.
He's not Bird, but he the closest one to him.
He the closest to him. It's like Luka. It's like Luka's a Bird beat.
Dirk and Nash ain't have no game like this boy got.
Hell no. Luka can take it off the dribble. He can do all that, bro. He can do all that.
I mean,
only thing I need to see Luka do, I need to see Luka defend better. Just defend a little bit better. Yeah. If he can come off and defend better and be like a deferent, like play off ball,
better than James
off the
Harden,
ball.
I'll tell you that.
Man, Luka play defense. He just ain't no.
It's not consistent.
Right.
It's not
That's because
consistent.
he's fat. That's because he's kind of fat. That's why.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
Luka
think with Kid, Kid gonna get him in shape next year though. You gonna see a better Luka next year.
Yeah, exactly. Luka has to come in better shape, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, because you know Kid go get on his ass. Kid go be like, say, man.
Pistol Pete was old. Pistol Pete came before Larry Bird, bro. So I was saying
When he's with the New Orleans Jazz.
He's been one of the best white boys I've seen since Bird. I ain't say he was Bird. He's one of the best ones. He's better than he's better than Larry. He's better than Steve Nash because he actually can run a half court offense
and run it successfully.
Steve Nash wasn't a great half court offense.
Nah, he was more on transition, based on transition on the run. Yeah.
Oh well, they won. Denver won, but I give Luka.
They needed to. They needed to get. Hey, Chris, they need to get Denver that dub, man. Because ain't they going back? Ain't they going back to? Ain't they going back to Cali?
MVP. Yeah.
Ain't they going back to Cali? Who?
Yeah.
Who won MVP?
I think Joker's gonna win, but I think they trying to give it to Embiid, but I'm like, why?
Nah, I wouldn't give it to him. Me personally.
I wouldn't either. And Giannis, he ain't playing enough. He missed so many games.
Give it to Embiid, in my opinion.
So who in the running for the MVP? I know it's Giannis. I know it's Embiid
and Joker.
And Joker.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna give it to Embiid for the simple fact that Philadelphia is winning their series and everything.
But to me, Embiid is
I'll give it
he has
to
a
Embiid.
much better team.
Yeah.
They talking about he did it without Ben Simmons. Who the fuck is Ben Simmons? They keep saying.
But you know what the narrative is though, man. Because ain't he the scoring champion too?
Man, look. Yeah, he is. But dog, you got Tyrese Maxey. You got
you got
Tobias Harris. You had Seth Curry before you got traded. Now you got James Harden. Come on. How much help do you need, my nigga?
Christian, they're gonna give it to him. You know they gave it to Joker last year. They'll give it to Embiid, bro.
Man,
it wouldn't surprise me.
He should not. It won't surprise me, but
I understand. I'm with you. I'm with you, but hell, the NBA been a disgrace. So hell.
Hold up, Memphis and Minnesota's tied 2-2.
Yeah, Memphis. Minnesota won last night.
I did see Minnesota bust their ass.
Hey, bro, I was wrong.
They played that many games.
Hold on, Christian. I was wrong, little bro. I thought it was gonna be fine.
Wrong. I told you and LB ass Minnesota gonna get in that ass because Anthony Bennett is a beast, nigga.
Anthony Edwards. He's an Edwards.
Man, I don't give a damn who he is. That motherfucker wrong. All right.
That boy Bennett been since college though.
HD, that he's an Edwards. You put it in your mouth, Edwards. He's an Edwards.
Yeah, I thought they would go. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they'd go lose this series coming from 26.
Anthony Bennett. Ever since I called him that, he been balling.
Anthony Bennett. Bruh, Anthony Bennett is trash. Stop comparing him to that nigga. That nigga sucks. He was a buzz.
Nah, Anthony Edwards the fool though.
Edwards, Bennett, who give a goddamn? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Shit.
Yeah, I know you talking about, little bro.
I don't know who you talking about. I know
who you talking about.
Well, you don't know, but Anthony Bennett balled out last night for the Timberwolves.
That nigga was in the direct league. Anthony Bennett in the direct league. I saw him at the local gym.
Cat had what, 33, huh?
Yeah, Cat balled out.
Yep. Because if them two on point, then shoot, Minnesota gonna be straight.
Yeah,
Minnesota gonna be straight.
Yeah, I think Minnesota could win that series. Though. I won't put it back.
I just don't trust the head coach though. That's the only thing too though.
And Curry fucked up the game.
That head coach is trash though. Head coach,
and Steph Curry were awful tonight. They were terrible.
But look, I've told everybody that Steph Curry is a number 2, dog. Everybody keep trying to hype him up as a 1. He's not.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is a number 1.
He's a good system. He's a good system guard. He's a good system guard.
He's put in more work. Dog. I'm not listening. I am not listening anybody.
Nope, I'm not questioning Jordan Poole for one season. This is one season. One season.
Yeah, he was playing that like last year, but Steve Kerr he wouldn't allow that
Yeah.
nigga to play.
But Chris, this what HD and I are saying. Like, man, these niggas got this bad of living in the moment. Like, dog, this weight.
Man, I'm not christening no more people. Look, you gotta prove yourself. It's no more.
Yeah,
oh, you had a good few games or a good
That's
season.
that's their prison. That's their prison. That's their prison of the moment movement, dog. That these cats be doing.
Well,
I'm like, y'all slow y'all ass
he
down.
played last year. He played like that last year.
No, he played good. He played good last year.
No, Poole was not playing like this last year. He was playing good though. He was playing good.
He was playing good, but he not playing lights out like he is this year.
No, he wasn't. He was balling though.
He was balling, but he ain't playing like
holding him back. I'm trying to tell
nah,
you.
not really, because now he got the green light though. Kerr sees now. Kerr gave him the green light.
I know.
So
It took that nigga like a whole year because last year he was playing like that.
Oh
like
well, next post game in Daryl Jones, we know they let Denver win. So Joker don't get swept.
Of course.
We know that
they can't have they back-to-back MVP.
Right, get swept. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not Embiid. I don't think Embiid should win. All this punk ass crying he's doing on the court. He's pissing me off.
Man, look.
It's a good look in Philadelphia. Man, that's what they looking at.
I already told you how I felt about Embiid, so I ain't even gonna I don't like him. I never liked him. I think he got no heart. I think he's just he's soft. Like I said, there's really no number ones in this NBA. Everybody really is a number two. I'm just sorry until I see otherwise.
All right, come on, Tatum. Once you win that chip, HD can finally can christen you and put you right on the top, right there. As a number one option. I said, come on, Jason Tatum. Let's win this championship so we can get that christening. Tatum, the ultimate.
Out of everybody, Tatum has the potential to be a number one. And Brandon
that's the biggest honor of achievement.
Jason Tatum to me are two guys who I could see as a number one. Anthony Edwards and what's the other guy name? John Morant. I see those guys as being number ones. I don't really see Joker as number one. I don't see Giannis as a number one. Giannis is to me a great player, but I don't see him as the definitive number one. And Jimmy Butler, I see as a number
one. Niggas kill me for saying that about him. I know I hate the team, but I was being honest with my hate.
But no, it's not. But dog, it's not even hate. I've watched Giannis this year. You was watching Giannis with me. It's like I'm just not impressed, dog. I just don't see number one.
Exactly.
Not Carmelo Anthony. No,
they've been getting bailed out.
Giannis is way better than what Carmelo was early in his year. Hell no. I take Tatum over Melo.
Hell yeah, Tatum is
No, Carmelo is not no damn Jason Tatum, bro. Hell no. Tatum was way better than Melo early on in his career.
Yeah. He was.
Because Melo
way more fundamental.
He did.
Bro.
And Melo,
and plus he's a better defender. Yeah, way better defender.
Yeah, Melo ain't gonna defend shit.
Right, he ain't defending shit.
The only thing he gonna defend is Lala. That's the only thing
he a bucket getter. He gonna get buckets.
Right.
He defend Lala. That's about it. But other than that, he ain't gonna defend not a nigga inside.
Shit, he ain't defending Lala much. He kept screwing everything moving.
Exactly.
Because he got born.
So he's not
and 50 Cent had her killed.
And blowing her brains out.
Daryl Jones, Carmelo, and Jason Tatum are not the same damn player. Are you serious? No. Tatum is a better overall player than Carmelo Anthony. If I put Jason Tatum on them Denver teams early on, they do a lot better, bro.
No, for sure.
A whole lot better.
With a Allen Iverson? Come on, bro. Stop.
Yes, with Allen Iverson, yes, he would have played a whole lot better.
Stop.
Right.
Because Tatum go defend.
Bruh, and also the screens, the pick and roll with Nene. Boy, Nene would have been out there getting
talking about one nut.
Down.
Talking about one nut.
Yep.
Hell yeah, he would have got 20 and 10 with Tatum.
Yep.
Hey man, one nut used to be out there balling.
Yep.
He was.
All I need is one nut.
Gucci, we said that earlier. We've been on. I said before the series, didn't I say he wasn't coming back?
No, he done. He done for this year.
I said when he came over there, C-Pen said Ben Simmons, he can see Ben Simmons never playing again. And I told C-Pen, I agree. Ben Simmons is not playing in the next jersey. Ever.
You think they gonna try him?
Who?
Ben Simmons.
They didn't trade Ben Simmons. They only brought Ben Simmons over there because they wanted those. They really wanted Seth and Drummond. They just added Ben Simmons, but they really wanted those picks. They got those picks, so they're straight. So even if they don't win this year or next year, they still could build their.
They're gonna be straight for the future.
Yeah, they still build their team back up. Like the Nets, the Nets are in better position than the Knicks. I'm just being
hell yeah.
The Knicks gonna be trash, dog, compared to the Nets. All the Nets
I like Sean Marks as the GM over there. I like Sean Marks.
To draft their players.
Yeah, he's got to get another coach though. I know he like, damn, this nigga sorry.
right.
Man, that's trash.
That's that D'Antoni system, man.
Dog, they should.
Next post game, I do the same thing. I would get rid of all of them. I'll get rid of KD, Nash, Kyrie, all of them, and I'll start over. I would start over with the Young Bucks, and I would have Cam Thomas starting next year, and then I would go get some more.
And little bro, that's another thing. It's like, bro, Cam was playing all season. Now all of a sudden you don't play him. You a dumbass coach. You dumb. Cam is nice. Sharp is nice.
Daryl Jones, yes, the NBA has it out for the Brooklyn Nets, but the Brooklyn Nets don't know how to play through adversity. They're not mentally built to be beat up like that. The Nets are a bunch of guys who need to be coddled. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a guy who's a dog on that team. They don't have no dogs on their team. They got all pussycats.
Yep.
I'm tired of them talking about
Iverson or T-Mac. I'm taking a prime Iverson over T-Mac any day, my G. What you're saying, Christian?
Whoa,
I'm tired of them talking about. I'm tired of them talking about the league and stuff like that. They allow everybody to be physical. Every series, they allow everybody to
No, they don't. No, they don't. Not as much as they're letting y'all get away with stuff. No, they're not. No, stop it. They do not like the Brooklyn Nets, but you guys are playing a great. The problem with the Nets is they don't have anybody who can take the pounding. But no, they
did.
Like
they released that nigga. They did. They released him.
They traded him.
Who did they release? What are you talking about?
The dude that damn, what's his name?
You talking about Allen?
Johnson? No, Johnson.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking
that's
about
a role player, dog?
He's a role player. I think if they had Allen in the lineup, it'd be a better matchup.
If they had Jared Allen, they would have been.
Yeah, it'd be a better matchup. It'd be a better matchup.
But the league don't like them and everything.
Yeah.
AI an overrated playoff performer? How? How's AI an overrated performer, dog? AI over.
Hold on. Tell him to come on the stream and explain his theory on that, though.
That's what I'm trying to say. What is you talking about? How is he overrated?
Obviously, was giving boys the business.
Finals. Nets post game. Who the hell did he have on his team?
He only had Eric Snow and the Kimbe.
He never had the talent LeBron would get. He never had
and Lynch, George Lynch.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You give Allen Iverson some of them LeBron players when they first went to the finals his first year, and I guarantee they want to beat LA.
I'm trying to say, like, I don't get what you're talking about. It's like, because he had the officials how to officiate every game. Exactly, I agree, Daryl Jones.
I agree too. I'm just saying, man. They being physical like they was in the 90s and the 2000s. Those niggas can't handle it.
It is what it is, though, bro. It is what it is, man. Bottom line, the head coach reflects reflects the team. So if you got a trash ass head coach, then hell, the team gonna be trash.
So he had a defensive team cover up his poor defense, bro. Allen Iverson was one of the top defenders in the league from '96 all the way to 03, 04. What are you talking about?
Lead the league in steals, and you don't
led the
what
league.
is he talking about, bro?
Like 5 years in a row, 3 or 4 years in a row. What are you talking about?
Bro, if you take Allen Iverson off that team, they're not even making the playoffs.
Making it nowhere, right? What are you talking about?
Lottery
they're sipping daiquiris with us.
Right. What are you talking about? Allen Iverson was rated. Allen Iverson is one of the best defensive guards in the league at his size.
Bro, he was on the defense.
Dude, man.
Right.
Allen Iverson was that dude. So
Allen Iverson is one of the GOATs. I don't understand this narrative.
Allen Iverson used to get out the first round all the time.
Exactly.
Like T-Mac lost in the first round all the time.
And T-Mac put up phenomenal numbers. It just he never could get out the first round. He never could get out the first round. Even
T-Mac over Iverson.
Hell no.
Nah, it was so sad.
And I come for T-Mac.
It was so sad when
T-Mac.
T-Mac
said if AI had the talent around him like LeBron, he has at least 3 rings. Exactly.
Hands down. Hands down.
Right.
Hands down. And George Carl was tripping when he had Iverson on that team. It's like, bro, you gotta let him be Iverson.
Right.
You had him, Billups, all them cats. Come on, dog.
Iverson was one of the top guards in the league, bro.
He was still getting buckets though, bro. He was still getting buckets.
Nobody was dropping 30 or 40s on Iverson, nigga.
Hell no.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
You got to understand where he come from. He come from Georgetown, bro. He come from the late great John Thomas.
A Prime Akeem. I'm taking a Prime Akeem because I'm an Akeem fan.
Yes,
Prime Wilt was raw.
Prime Wilt was raw, but Prime Wilt had to step outside. Akeem had that footwork.
Yeah, I'm taking a Prime Akeem.
Hey, I'm a little biased because Akeem is one of my GOATs, so I'm taking Akeem.
No, next post game. The reason they lost in the Olympics was because Larry Brown is an idiot coach and he kept all of his talent on the bench. He didn't play Carmelo, D Wade, or LeBron. That's why they lost.
Yep.
And then they brought Allen Iverson over there to blame him. Stephon Marbury and Larry Brown couldn't get along because Larry Brown's a dumbass coach. That's why the team lost. They didn't lose because of Allen Iverson or Tim Duncan. They lost because the dumbass coach Larry Brown, who doesn't use his players or his talent. LeBron James didn't even play a minute, nor did Melo, nor did D Wade. And you could go look this up. And you'll be proven wrong. That's why they lost. They didn't lose because Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was balling. They lost because the dumbass coach in his rotation.
And I understand Nick's post. You just don't like AI, and that's fine.
Yeah, they don't like AI. That's fine.
That's
if you don't
fine.
like AI, I'm cool with it. That's fine. But
that's
you
fine.
Don't sit here and lie about Allen Iverson.
Yeah, but we ain't go. But one thing we ain't gonna deny. We ain't gonna deny his ability to be that dog. That's one thing we're not gonna do.
Exactly.
That's one thing we're not gonna do. You can not like the man, but you can't hate on his ability though.
Harold Jones, I do not disagree with you. Like I said, that's hard. I'm more biased because I love Hakeem Olajuwon. So
me too.
Prime Wilt, that's fine with me. Prime Wilt was an animal.
Yes.
People in his whole career was unstoppable. He's probably the greatest player ever, just off of his ability.
He was just a phenomenal athlete, period.
Right.
He was just a phenomenal athlete.
Kagan,
Gary Payton.
That's a toss-up for me because I like both of them.
I do too.
I'm going with Gary
I like
Payton.
both of them, man. I've been following Kidd since he was at California, and I've been following Payton ever since he stepped in the league. So, dang. That's a tough one.
Yeah, Payton was a better shooter on mid-range and stuff.
Yeah,
but I think Jason
that boy Kidd was a facilitator, though. He was an excellent facilitator.
I think Kidd ran the offense better.
Yeah, the 3 J's, Jimmy. When it was him, Jimmy.
It wasn't all AI's fault that game, but he shot 3 and 12 in the elimination game that they lost by like 7 or 5. Yeah, they lost, by like 7 or 5. Yeah, but I don't see you blaming Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan didn't have a good game.
Nah, he had a bad game.
He had a good game, bruh. That's why I'm trying to tell you it wasn't just AI. If you actually watch the game, they have it on YouTube where you can watch it. The problem was Larry Brown doesn't play his bench. He don't play rookies. If Larry Brown would have played, listen to me, if Larry Brown would have played his rookies, they would have won gold that year. But Larry Brown is an idiot. He runs it old school. That's why him and Allen Iverson didn't get along, because he's too old school. He doesn't know how to adjust. The only reason he won with the Pistons is because the Pistons team was loaded. All they needed him to do was mess up.
Talent.
Larry Brown's not a good coach, dog. He's overrated.
No, he's not. He's not.
Very overrated.
Not to me. And then you got to think that year the LA team imploded because you had an old ass Melo.
That team imploded because Kobe and Shaq were beefing. If Kobe and Shaq were beefing, they would have won.
Then they wouldn't have won. They wouldn't have won that series. Yeah. So they imploded from the inside. So yeah.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, boys on board.
King was the king of the pivot. Oh, absolutely.
Yes, sir, Gongo.
Pivot.
King, my goat, one of my goats, man. That footwork was impeccable.
King Olajuwon was a monster.
Hell, even when he was with him and Ralph Sampson, when they was with the twin towers.
Oh yeah, Ralph Sampson when he was
they was giving boys the business.
Yeah.
We just kept running across Boston.
Oh yeah, Boston. Yeah, you want to be in Boston with Bird.
Yeah, man, we could beat Boston.
Yeah, Bird was too. Y'all didn't have anybody to stick Bird.
Nah, man, ain't nobody stopping Bird. Now Bird was that dude, man.
You saying Larry Brown sold and all the U.S. starters sold? I mean, dog, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, Allen Iverson, dog, for his impact, he was going against the league. The league didn't like Iverson. Iverson had to fight just to be in the league.
It was NBA versus Allen Iverson.
Okay, basically, let me tell you like this. When Iverson crossed Jordan's ass, that was the end of Iverson's career. They
banned his move. They banned his crossover.
They banned him as a player.
Yeah.
When he crossed Michael Jordan, they hated on him after that.
And it was a nasty cross. I remember that commercial specifically when he's showing. As you can see, I'm not carrying. He showed that. I remember that commercial. It was a Reebok commercial.
Wilt would have defended Olajuwon, but I think Olajuwon was the better player. Olajuwon was quicker, but Wilt was faster.
Yeah,
Wilt was a faster player.
Wilt was stronger, but Olajuwon was more agile.
Yeah, more agile. He could jump. He could, he could move around.
Yep. I don't know. He would have hit Will with that dream shake.
Oh yeah, he'd have got him with the dream shake.
The underneath too. That was a good move, big fella.
Right.
What up?
Oh, what up, Sean?
What's up, Young? Young in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just chopping it up, man. Talking about we just chopping it up by old AI. Boys kind of hating on AI.
Always.
Yeah. AI is like the Tom Brady of the league, man. Niggas just hate excellence.
Because they hate him because
well, the players today have skill. The problem is they don't have
no heart. They have no heart.
The players of today are excuse.
Because if you put the players of today, in the 90s and 80s, ain't no way in hell they'll survive, bro. No way.
Exactly.
No way.
It's the mental. They don't have the mentals.
No mental fortitude. Only a handful in this era has mental fortitude.
Daryl Jones, don't ever say that statement ever in my chat. We do not underrate Wilt's defense.
Nah, Will was a beast.
Underrate his defense, but you are underrating the skill level of Hakeem Olajuwon. That's all that is.
That's blasphemy.
Right. Hakeem Olajuwon revolutionized what the center could do.
Yes, he did.
In the post. Wilt Chamberlain was great.
Yes.
He's awesome, but at the same time, Hakeem wouldn't have gone out. He wouldn't have gone out like a champion.
Yeah. And I just hated how Houston hated on my boy, man, when they sent him to Toronto.
Well, by that time, they needed.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, man, you gotta, let him retire with the team, though, man. I didn't.
I'm taking Isaiah Thomas over Bird.
Zeke or Bird? I got Zeke. I got Zeke.
Thomas over Bird.
I got Zeke.
Yeah, very slightly though. Zeke,
slightly though, slightly.
The only reason why I would take Isaiah.
No, it's no disrespect, Daryl Jones. I mean, you could take Wilt, but don't ever tell me I'm underrated. Dog, Wilt is the best or one of the best to ever play. Like, I told you I don't disagree with you when you say you'll pick Wilt. I'm just saying I'm not underrating his defense, but I'm just saying that Hakeem Olajuwon was very underrated. And I think because he wasn't as boisterous or was as how do I say? He wasn't as flamboyant. That's why he really didn't get the love he was supposed to.
Yep. Facts.
Well, that's fine. Larry Legend. If you pick Larry Legend, I don't have a problem, dog. Larry Bird's great, dog. Larry Bird was a monster back in the day, so I don't hate on it, but I just know Zeke, Bird, and Magic were better than Jordan. That's just my opinion.
Don't get Lil Bro started. He started again.
Like I said, no, I seen Larry Bird play. Bird was a monster. Like I said,
Bird was that dude.
Bird was that
white boy was that dude.
On winning time when he walked in, you know my mother effing name. That was Bird. You ain't had to think about Bird. Who I think was the top 5 of the 2010s.
That's a good one.
You got Steph, KD, LeBron probably.
Who else? Would you say Melo?
You gotta put Kawhi in.
You said who? Yeah, Harden.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. I would say Kawhi. Yeah, that's the 5 of the 2010s. I would say Steph, KD, LeBron, Harden, and Kawhi and then Harden. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
What about didn't Kyrie came in two tens?
Yeah, but Kyrie's more later too. But he didn't.
Okay.
Kyrie never really had that impact. He was always hurt his first 4 years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, KD, Steph, LeBron, Kawhi, Harden. Yeah, that was the. Oh, I forgot about what. Yeah, I would put Westbrook in there over Kawhi. That's just me. I would go Westbrook, KD, Steph, Harden, and Bron. That would be to me the 5.
I'll put Kawhi over Westbrook because of the championship.
Okay,
yeah. I just put Westbrook over him because of longevity.
Because Kawhi was hurt.
You're not wrong.
Kawhi was hurt.
You're not wrong in putting Westbrook as part of the top 5, though. You're not wrong in putting Westbrook as part of the top 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You are absolutely right. Next post game, Kyrie isn't better than Steph. You're absolutely right. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
I would put Giannis, but he didn't. No, I would put Giannis 2020s. I wouldn't put him 2010s. He was still young.
Yeah, Giannis is
he was still developing. He was still developing.
Right.
Yeah, he was still developing.
HD, Stone Cold, or The Rock. I'm curious. I like the Stone Cold. I really
Stone Cold was my dog, man. Stone Cold was my dog. I come for The Rock, but I'm a Stone Cold fan.
Drinkers like myself, you know what I'm saying? We go drink. That was Stone Cold.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't
that back
necessarily
then when I
like
used to
The
drink,
Rock.
man. Stone Cold was that
me,
dude, man.
Yeah, I didn't like The Rock.
For me, I was.
I like when he became Hollywood Rock because I thought.
Yeah,
Hollywood Rock.
What'd you say that, Sean?
I was a Rock guy, you know, Florida.
Okay. I mean, and that's fine, man. But give me that Stone. When that glass shatter, you already know who's coming in. Finna call for the stuff a mud hole in you. And that's the bottom line.
I'm going with Stone Cold.
Kawhi's a better player than a lot of guys. It's just that he's just not up there because injuries. And timing. That's it. If you take away his injuries and all of that stuff, like if we
that's why I'm happy that Kawhi has a money chip because of his injuries.
That's why, and I feel you, little bro. That's why you ain't got him in your top 75. It's only because of injuries. Hell.
The top 5 of the 2000s, Kobe, Duncan, Iverson,
and D Wade.
No, D Wade's not in my top 5.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. Yes. Kobe,
P. Pierce.
Iverson, Paul Pierce, and
Kevin Garnett.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Garnett overrated to me. You could say him, but I don't know. I gotta go back and watch.
Ray Allen.
To me,
Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was a monster.
I'll put Kobe, Duncan, Iverson. I'm going to have to replace D Wade, but number 5, I'm gonna have to put KG.
KD.
KG.
Okay, G. Okay.
Yeah. Kobe, Duncan, Iverson, Paul Pierce.
I would put Paul Pierce and D Wade in there if I had to choose.
The truth.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. Because truth. I mean, even when Boston was trash, bro, he was putting up numbers though. He was putting up numbers.
I would replace D Wade with Shaq.
Shaq's not in my top 5. Shaq's not in my top 75.
Shaq.
Come on,
Shaq had 3 great seasons. That was it.
And the only thing not with Shaq though, he's lazy though, bro. He didn't work on his craft.
If you take away those 3 championships and 3 finals,
no water.
Shaq's career was mediocre.
No water. No.
Everybody's seen that. Everybody says it.
Right. Yeah.
No, Shaq is not top 5. I don't care what you say, dog. Shaq played in the era with no centers, and he was underachieving. Wilt Chamberlain, you guys love to say he played in the era with no centers. He was putting up quadruple doubles.
Yeah. And remember, you got to remember Rick Smith, the Duncan Dutchman, was giving that boy problems.
Man, everybody gave Shaq problems. Duncan gave him problems. Weber gave him problems.
Even Yao Ming was giving him problems.
That's what I'm saying. Like dog, his numbers weren't on Wilt's level.
Hell no.
Like top 5 in the 90s.
Now, if Shaq was putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers,
hands down.
Hands down. He that guy, but he wasn't. Like Charles Barkley was outplaying him, and Charles Barkley was done at the end of his career.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. The 90s, Jordan, Hakeem, Malone, Barkley, Ewing. Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah, I can go with that list.
Good 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great 90s. You could go with that.
Jordan, Hakeem, Malone.
Hey, longest 34 is in the top 5. I'm good.
Oh yeah, Barkley was up there.
Oh, Barkley was a monster. Barkley was a monster in the 90s. Yeah, he was that dude in the 90s. He was giving boys problems.
Right. Shaq was always out of shape. Yeah, Shaq was out of shape. Shaq was always out of shape when he was younger.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about him.
Oh,
He
I
never
would
was a
put,
mistake.
I would put Clyde in there. Yeah, Clyde was better.
Ooh, Clyde was a booger boy.
Yeah,
Clyde
was better than Malone. Yeah, I would put Clyde in there.
Oh, hell yeah. With them Portland Trailblazer teams, man.
Yeah,
Uncle Cliff,
I would put Clyde in there.
Him, Uncle Cliff, and Duckworth.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm putting Dennis Rodman in my 5. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dennis Rodman was in my 5 in the 90s. Yeah, Dennis Rodman was locking people up.
The worm.
So yeah, I would put Rodman up there over Ewing. So I would go Clyde and I would go Rodman over Ewing and Malone. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, F Malone, I agree.
Forget him, dog.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's my 5. Jordan, Hakeem, Barkley, Clyde, and Dennis Rodman. That was my 5 of the 90s.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Robinson, Donovan, yeah, David Robinson, yeah, honorable mention. I agree. Yeah, Robinson was a monster. He dropped those 70-some points to win the scoring title over Shaq.
Yeah. You talking about David Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they played against the Clippers, when he scored 71.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that game. I seen that game.
Well,
and Olajuwon gave that work on his MVP night too.
The Hawks. Andrew Walker, we put Hakeem in there. Jordan, Hakeem, Barkley.
He came late.
Rodman and Clyde.
He came late. No. He came late.
Oh, okay. The 80s. The Magic. Dominique Wilkins, and
I put Kevin McHale. Yeah.
You could put McHale, but I would put Kareem in my top 5 of the 80s. I would go Magic, Zeke, Bird, Dominique Wilkins, and then I would go Kareem.
Hold on. Let me replace McHale. I'll put Bernard King there.
Yeah, you can put Bernard. Bernard was more 70s to me. But Bernard dominated the 70s. But hey, I mean, that's fine. Kareem, I mean, but dog, Kareem didn't win until
I'll put McHale there.
Kareem couldn't win without a Hall of Fame guard. It's just the same with Shaquille O'Neal. He couldn't win without a Hall of Fame guard.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you, Gon. Hey, Gon.
Yeah, Bernard was the 80s. Right.
Yeah, Bernard King. Yeah, Bernard King was the 80s.
Yeah, I would put Bernard King there along with Dominique was a monster in the 80s, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't forget about Dr. J though, man.
Because I would mainly put Kareem with the 70s. Because he was more dominant in the 70s than the 80s.
Yeah. I gotta put Doc with the 80s though.
Doc with the 80s?
Yeah.
I got Doc with the 70s. I thought
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he won his title in 83.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's when he was older.
Yeah, but he won his NBA titles in the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, Doc was a monster in the 70s though.
No, Oscar Robertson was in the 70s. I mean the 60s.
Yeah, Big O was in the 60s.
Yeah, Big O was the 60s. He was in the 60s. You would have Big O in the 60s with Jerry, Elgin, Bill, and Will. That was the 60s.
That'd be a nasty lineup.
Hey, what up? Hey, what up,
Yo, HD, I gotta go, man.
All right,
then One True Emperor, be safe.
All right, One True.
All right,
Hey,
so
what
I'll
up?
catch you guys later.
All right, bro.
All right, go. Hey, man, go, bro. I like your interview with Duncan Diamonds.
Andrew Moses. Moses was the 70s and 80s. He won his chip in the 80s, but he was a baller. You could say he's both crossed over, but the 80s is like I don't know. Dominique to me was outside of the other guys. He was the best player in the 80s.
Yeah, you had to put Neek. Neek was that dude.
Right, Daryl Clark, Big O, Wilt, Elgin, Weston, Bill. Yep, that was the 60s.
What?
Kyle Murray's out. Miami making an adjustment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
That'd be all right.
you were interviewed by Doggy Diamonds.
Yeah, he did.
What you told the doggy?
He told him about the Fat Joe, how Fat Joe and somebody named Jelly Bean had hit $2.3 million for Big Pun homeless wife, his widow, and his kids. He explained it. He dropped the info. He dropped some jewels and explained it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, guys, man, I'm finna. Was there NBA in the 50s? Yeah, man, the NBA started in 1947. Next post game show. I think that's right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do my Googles. I gotta make sure. Yeah, it was founded June 6, 1946, and I think they had their first season in 47. So yeah, the 50s, yeah, Cousy, Mike and Pettit. I forgot the other two, but yeah, Cousy was more of the 50s than the 60s.
Yeah. Oh, Bob Cousy.
Yeah, Bob Cousy was a beast in the 50s. Him, Mike and Pettit were beasts in the 50s. Yeah.
Oh, George Mikan.
Oh yeah, George Mikan was a beast. The Minneapolis Lakers.
Yeah.
Number 99. Hey, that white boy can ball, man.
Yeah, you come to this page next post game, man. Yeah, we are historians on this page. We're not like all the other channels that just blurt bullshit out.
Nah.
We actually research and look at it.
We a student of the game around on this.
We don't argue profusely over here over dumb shit.
Nah, man, we don't be tripping on stats and all that. I'm like, bro,
all that stat bullshit. Like,
that's what be killing me, there, bro. I be like, bro, why y'all worried about regular season? That is regular season. It's a whole different thing.
I don't know, man. It's this new era we live in.
Yeah, man. That's why I be laughing, dog. And they be trying to give you stats. Oh man, that boy was cooking. Oh, hey, bro, I understand.
Because Michael Jordan never led in stats, so it's like
he led in W's.
Points per game. That was it. Other than that, Mike wasn't leading the league and shit.
No, he didn't care about that. He wanted to win. Just like Isaiah. Isaiah didn't care about none of that, bro. I want to win.
Appreciate it, still. Like, yeah, we get to the facts. Appreciate it, Daryl Jones. Yeah, that we get to the facts over here, man. We talk our bullshit, but we spit facts over here. We don't.
Yes, sir.
Bullshit.
That's fact.
So you can come on here and speak your facts and whatever. We all look at the shit differently. Everybody isn't the same over here. Everybody ain't gonna like one another, but we all gonna have fun. And then come back on the next stream, do it again. It's hard work. It's hard work, man, to put this content out for everybody and make sure everybody's straight. So yeah. But yeah, man, I'ma holler at y'all. I gotta go make sure mom's straight. I'll probably do another live later, guys, after the other two games. So y'all guys be safe. Peace.
You too, bro.
All right, bro.